just walked in. Everybody pull your money out. Guns out when the sun's out. Boy, you know they did the summer right. Drumstick, got the dumb stick, smoking drumsticks. What the fuck is that? Blunts, bitch, but they dumb thick, so they drumsticks get it fucking right. We the gang, we the gang. Watch them niggas out the peephole. Pop out with them Glocks out. We done hopped out with a B-roll. Beginning of the summer, but I'm thinking about a meat coat. I be all in the mouth, her number is saved under deep throat. Diamond dead like Chris Breeze, shit get greasy in the trenches. Everybody work out, we don't bench press, we just on the benches. If you ain't with the shit, you should mind your business, happen with the quickness. Is he pimping or you tricking? Is he catching or you pitching?
Yo, what up, doe? What up, doe? Po report. It's your boy Silas, man. And right now we have in the building a motherfucking legend, right? When I say he's a legend amongst legends in the hip-hop game, he started the Source Awards, the Source magazine. He brung that in front of the camera, man, and he took off from there. You know what I mean? When I say this man has been in front of the cameras and been in hip-hop since damn near the 80s, man. So when I want you guys to give it up for my dog, Benzino, in the house, man. What is going on, brother?
Oh, man, it's a pleasure to be here, man. The hospitality is amazing, you know what I'm saying? The energy's great, vibes, you know, dope. So, shit, I'm ready to get started.
Let's get started. So I got my hosts in the building, Coco and Kia.
What's up, Coco?
You know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
I met them already. Yes.
They're my people.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure seeing Black Queens, you know what I'm saying? Being involved. You know what I'm saying? Being involved, yes. I love it.
All right, then we got my dog G-Man. He behind the camera.
G, what up?
Come here and show your face to the
up,
people,
G?
G-Man.
What up, G?
This my dog, man, my light-skinned brother. Y'all might be related, man.
Why not? You're fucking right. You never know. We all related, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fucking right. Damn right. We all brothers and sisters deep down. Yeah, believe that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we are. We really are.
But I want to say this, Benzino. It's a pleasure having you here. When I was a kid, man, I've been a fan of hip hop since I was a kid, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And when I was a kid, bro, when I was probably like 12, 13, I had a picture of all my favorite rappers, DMX, Nas, and I had a picture of you from the Source magazine on my wall, bro.
Get the fuck out of here. That's
on
crazy.
The Source magazine. Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
man, that's man. You don't know how. So you don't even know,
bro,
how much that means to me, though. No,
yeah,
that means a lot, like more than you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I really appreciate that. And even you saying that, you know, I wasn't expecting that, but I really you know, I don't hear that too often. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's some dope shit, and you know, I really appreciate that. That's pretty dope.
You want some champagne?
No, not. The weed is bomb. Y'all's weed is crazy.
you grab a lighter for Benzino?
Shout out to T, man, because the weed is amazing, man. Word. Shout out to T, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So my nigga Benzino.
Can we smoke on camera?
Yeah, we can smoke on camera.
Oh, all right, bet. Thank you.
Curse all kinds of shit.
So Benzino, tell me, bro, who is Benzino? Who is Benzino? Raymond Scott.
Whoa, okay, yeah. Government. Ray. You know, Ray. I was Ray in the projects.
Okay.
So how I could describe myself is a survivor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the first thing is a survivor. Well, a first thing, believer in God. This first, number one.
Yeah.
A believer in God, a follower of God. But then it's like everything else comes from survival, growing up. Like when your first thoughts that stay with you for the rest of your life is the ones that you get, I would say, from 1 to 10. Your first moments of how you grew up kind of shape who you are and what you see first. And so what I seen first was, you know, project living, hood, streets.
Okay.
Father was in the streets. My mom was hardworking. She came from Cape Verdean woman. Didn't understand necessarily what Cape Verdean was when I was young, but I knew I was black based on every time we went to school, and it was always like we had to fill out forms in hospitals and schools, and it was black, white, or other. And so it was always black. You know what I'm saying? I always considered myself black. I never really seen color. I never really seen light skin, dark skin. I just was black. So once I established it was black, everything was black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it was. And you know, I grew up definitely somebody who was in the streets like all my life. Like a great deal of my time was in the streets selling drugs. I got introduced to the drug game early, at an early age, 12, 13. And you know, at that time, it's hand to hand. You in the streets, you in weed houses and shit. Back then, it wasn't trap houses. We never even heard the word trap. You know what I'm saying? It was just always weed house. You know, fucked with a bunch of different crews. I was telling y'all off camera when I was young. I used to work with YBI, the guys up at YBI. Shout out to Pep. You know what I'm saying? You know, Skip, Butch, and all them. T Baby. You know, Ro. You know, I was introduced to, you know, those guys. I would say like when I was like around, you know, 19, 18, right? And you know, when Pep came to Boston from Detroit, you know, he you know, it was really all about getting money. And you know, it was, you know, he came with that dog food, you know what I'm saying? You know, we can say it now. I said before I necessarily couldn't mention this, but they all are writing their books now. And you know, and it's all coming out, you know, they doing their stories. So now it's safe that I could talk about it. But you know, I used to hustle heavily with them. Me and my guys from Boston. He bought a bunch of guys from Detroit and turned them from the YBI to the Bomb Boys. The Bomb Boys came, and you know, it was really like about heroin. You know what I'm saying? And man, he turned the whole city up. You know, he started out in Columbia Point Projects and moved up to Four Corners, and then pretty soon the whole entire Dorchester, Roxbury was, you know, and you know, to the point I got real close to him, you know, with those guys. My first flights were taking flights to Detroit, and we'd have, you know, a lot of shit all up in our drawers, you know, bundles. Yeah, because you never got searched on those planes.
Okay.
Like back then, there was no searching.
Right.
We used to end, and it was like $30. We could fly to Detroit,
Wow.
$29. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I think it was Republican Airline or some shit. I forgot what the fuck it was. And now they changed it to Northwest, I think. But I just remember going back and forth and like, you know, Pep put it down in Boston. You know, we always wore Adidas, and that was the thing where, you know, like I told you, I've wore Adidas for 47 years straight. I've never had a pair of Nikes or Jordans, but that's what Detroit niggas were on. So we had a lot of similarities. But, you know, he bought a bunch of Detroit niggas that got close to us. A couple of them got killed. Same thing with Pep, bought a bunch of Boston niggas. And, you know what I'm saying? So, really had close ties to Detroit for a long time. Had a lot of respect and admiration for Detroit. I was telling Donnie that I always felt like Detroit was a city, was so important to the culture, like to what Atlanta is now, Detroit was. You know, meaning at one point it was the biggest music scene. And had the biggest music stars. As far as the dope game, you know, it was crazy because Canada's right there, and everything comes across that river so easily. So Detroit was, you know, full of it. And not only that, but more importantly, the jobs. Like a black man could actually go and get a great job. And man, they had suburbs in Detroit of black people, and that was rare in America at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So me coming from a city where white people ran it, and it was always the white people getting the good jobs, and I'm seeing this shit, and I'm getting chased by white people, and we fighting with white people. So I grew up like that, where Detroit is a black city of black people getting money on all angles. And I just always, you know, the fashion came out of Detroit. It was, you know what I'm saying? So I always paid attention to Detroit at a young age.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I guess we'll get into the Eminem, but I'm just gonna say when the Eminem came, it was more like, damn, I got real history in Detroit, and this is fucked up. I just couldn't say too much about it. You know what I'm saying?
But
you know.
I got respect for him, but that's not Detroit, though. I mean, he reps Detroit, but Detroit way bigger than Detroit.
Absolutely.
Eminem's way, because it seems like every time you bring up Detroit, you say Eminem, but Eminem's far from Detroit.
I know that.
Me? Yeah.
I was fighting for that. I was fighting for that. It's not. See, I don't bring him up. It be the podcast. It's like, look, this is 22 years that me and him been going.
We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it.
But was you gonna bring him up? Be honest. Was you going to mention them?
I had something to say.
It was coming. Trust me. You couldn't be from
But I'm from
Detroit without.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
So, all right. So, the Source Awards. You're starting the Source Awards.
yes,
So,
absolutely.
what was the reason you created the 5 mic rating, the 5 mic system? Why did you do that?
Well, first of all, Dave Mays, my partner, he was really the architect of the Source magazine.
Okay.
College, Jewish kid out of D.C., went to college. I met him. He was at Harvard. I had a rap street rap group called RSO, and we ended up being friends. And he had a radio station that he would do like an hour of radio because he's at Harvard. So it was, the radio had like 5 watts. So it was just people in Cambridge, not even in the hood could get it.
Yeah.
Because Harvard's like in Cambridge, that's not the hood. But we developed a friendship, and I really didn't have too many, like, other than hustling with my father's people, I didn't have too many white friends. Because there wasn't too many white people that we grew up with, because it was just so segregated. So me and Dave just got super close as friends, and then he started it as a 1-page newsletter, like this piece of paper. It was 1 piece of paper, and it was from the radio station, and the station was called Street Beat, and it came on like an hour every Saturday.
Yeah.
And my DJ, that was in my group DJ form, and we just developed a friendship. The Source kind of got into book form. I remember I had got locked up for a few months, and I had an apartment, and instead of Dave going back home for the summer, I let him take my apartment to use as the office. This was when the Source was like a black and white book. It just kept growing, and then it just got to the point where the Source got bigger because hip hop was getting bigger.
Right.
And he had a whole group of college kids that he had were all in college together, and he really had the idea. He was the architect. Me and Dave's relationship was, I was a rap group, I was in the streets. The Source wasn't really getting money back then. It was just something that they was building up.
Right.
But as hip hop grew, the Source grew, and he moved the offices to New York. And I really wasn't a part. I was there from day one, but I wasn't a partner. Until Dave had put like we was getting, like, I was his friend, so the group RSO would be getting, we never had a story in there.
Right.
So he did a story of us, and the whole group, the whole entire staff walked out on him and said, look, you wasn't supposed to put a story because they're your friends, and and Dave was like, what are you talking about? So like they all was like, either you step down or we all gonna quit. So it was in the early stages. Dave bought out the rest of the owners, his college buddies, and made me 50-50 partner. Even back then, this was 94, and I was like, all right, cool, I'm 50-50 partner. I really was just watching Dave's back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had a bunch of niggas, I had a big crew, and you know what I'm saying? Dave was a good guy, so he wasn't letting nobody bully him or nothing, but I was getting more money than the Source in the early years, just from the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it wasn't no money. Now, I'd say 97, 98, 99, Dave is really responsible for advertising the hip hop, and why McDonald's or why Cadillac, because these companies would never ever spend money with hip hop, because there's like, these niggas is black people, these niggas is in the street, we're not supporting this shit, you know what I'm saying? Believe me, people don't know how good they got it now, because back then, the shit that how people rap now and how companies will back them, no fucking way back then. It just wasn't happening. Like, so, but that took time, and Dave cracked that. He opened them doors, and the Source had, you know what I'm saying, at one point, once it started hitting, we was making almost $2-3 million a month in advertising. A month.
Wow.
2-3, because the ads were like 25 a page, and we did like 85 pages of advertisement. 25,000 a page, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You know, so, and then like Master P would get like 4 pages per 5 pages of all he was the first to do that. So, you know, we would give him a hookup, so he probably spent, for something that costs 150, we just give us 100. You know what I'm saying? We'll give him 6 for 4. You know what I'm saying? Cut him deals. But we was getting so much money, and it was like, you know, the award show came, that was like my first.
So you became like the face of Source, because I never heard of Dave, never.
I'm glad you said that, man. No, that is so important, and no disrespect to Dave.
No disrespect at all.
But that is so important that you said that, like damn, I fuck with y'all, like, because for real, because the thing is, all right, the thing is, me and Dave ain't spoke in almost 8 years, right? But you would understand, like, me and Dave went through, me and Dave been together since 80, almost 20 some years of our life. I mean, I had no kids to all, like Coy, when Coy was born, Dave was the godfather. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
shit just gets so complicated, so crazy in life when you go on. But me and Dave was with each other every day for over 20 something years. Like every single, we was 18 years at the source. There's not a day that we've lived in all kind of cities together. Like when I got indicted, like we went through hell. Like, you know, when I got shot a couple of times. I mean, Dave wasn't no street nigga, but Dave was around all the street activities of me and my crew. Like Dave seen a lot, you know, and he kept it a buck for a white dude. You know what I'm saying? Like Dave seen a lot now.
Yeah.
Like the feds try to crack Dave on me, and Dave didn't crack.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
a real one. That's a
Yeah,
real.
like listen, they was
yeah.
trying to hit me with the RICO. Look at
You're kidding
they
me.
tried. So they tried to hit me with the RICO because they said that they didn't understand that we was making all that money. You gotta understand the feds ain't, and I'm not trying to disrespect the feds because I showed you, but I'm saying the feds have to learn things as time goes on like everybody else. So if they're not in the hood, they're learning things kind of late too. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know hip hop was making all this money, and we was making this. Like they thought that I still was doing, selling drugs, funneling it through the source because my taxes are coming up. Like, God damn, he's making a lot of money. How the fuck are they making all this money?
Yeah.
He ain't never had a fucking job in his life. You know what I'm saying? That because I never worked, and then all of a sudden I get with the source and understand this. Like, I'm still a street nigga. I barely graduated from high school, but I'm smart though. Now, you know, not everything comes from school smart. I learned a lot in experience and I process it. Some people think I'm a processor. You know what I'm saying? It's different. You can think all you want, but if you ain't able to process it and process it in time, it could be your life in the streets. And I was always good at that. I was a leader. I was always the one I'm a hustler's hustler. Like Lord knows, like, you know what I'm saying? Every day, every night I was out there. Like I was hustling for at one point the Shower Posse, YBI, my father's connects. Like I was all over the place with heavy people. And I always made money and I always made people money. And you know, so when I met Dave, I didn't have no magazine shit with me. I didn't have none of that. But when once we started getting time went on in the source, I noticed that I can do things outside of writing stories and shit like the Source Awards. I was like, well, shit, the Grammys ain't giving us no props.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Grammys ain't really giving us no props. I said, we need to do our own award show and give street niggas they do. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Because niggas don't
hard.
have no, you know, because see, if I wasn't with the Source, because the Source is, mind you, just college niggas.
Yeah.
It's college and they some talented ass motherfuckers and they from everywhere. And they all races and that was the amazing thing about the magazine. The magazine was all races, all from all walks of life, from all different cities, and they were some talented motherfuckers. But they wasn't street. You see what I'm saying? And that to me, you gotta have the balance of both. Because hip hop came out of the South Bronx in the 70s. And if you look at pictures and videos of the South Bronx, that shit was one of the worst, most horrible places you could ever live. Well, that's where black and Spanish people grew up at. And that's where hip hop was made. So we got to honor that. That's our shit. You didn't have to be a college nigga. That was the one thing you could go get money and you didn't have to get college. The only way you can get money is either street, real money back then was street money, or you go to college and go get a good job from college. So if you didn't have to go to college, then you was fucked. You'd have to go get some other job unless you got construction, the unions. You wasn't getting that in Boston because you was black. You was fucked. So, you know what I'm saying? That's how I looked at it. You know what I'm saying? I just looked at life like that. Like, damn, you know, Dave is at Harvard. I grew up on Harvard Street, Four Corners. It's funny. He went to Harvard. I grew up in Roxbury, Dorchester on Harvard Street, one of the most notorious drug blocks. So we came from two different worlds, but I learned a lot. And I just felt like street niggas need to get their just due. And that's throughout my whole life, I always stuck up for street niggas. I hired niggas coming out of jail for the Source. Once now, years are going by, now I'm kind of like a magazine nigga because I know the ins and outs. Yeah, I'm hiring niggas out of jail, hiring street niggas. I'm giving niggas opportunities. So, you know what I'm saying? My years at the Source, it was crazy. We got indicted. You know what I'm saying? We lost it. It was up and down. It was all kind of shit. It was a roller coaster ride. I was spending money like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I never had that much money. Like I had money in the streets, but the type of money we was getting sourced, man.
Getting
That
Hey.
was legal money though.
And I was taking care of everybody. I had a big, I was like MC Hammer before Hammer.
But
Real
I
shit.
want I do want to get back into the 5 mic. Did any artists get mad at you?
Yeah, but see, I always separated myself. Real talk. Now you gotta understand. Now, are y'all familiar with Rolling Stone magazine?
Yeah.
Dave's blueprint came from Rolling Stone.
Okay.
All right, Rolling Stone was the magazine where they was rock artists.
Right.
They would write stories about them, and then they would rate their albums. Rolling Stones had the albums as their things. We came up with the mics because of rap and hip hop. The mic, the fist grab, that ended up being the logo.
Yeah.
So it was so now what happens is everybody that works the source, Dave gets the albums from the labels first, gives them to the source and them to review, because they know if it's a great review, it affects sales. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they would all get back there, and they would all go back there, and they would review the mics. I'd have nothing to do with it, absolutely nothing. That's nothing I never did. The only time I ever put myself inserted myself was the Eminem beef and the Made Men situation, and one other time with Jeezy's album in Outkast. But it was 192 times that happened. I never ever dealt with that. They did that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, did you have a part? And I'm gonna let them speak their piece. But did you have a part in rating Eminem's album? Because it was low as hell when you read. Because I remember getting that Source magazine, and Eminem's album was the rating was low. You feel me?
Yes. No. Yes.
So
that was a below the belt, of course. but I'm saying. So look, I'm in war. This thing turns into all of a sudden. Let me tell you something. If I would have knew it was going to be all this, right? Not that I would have, because this is how it started. This is how it started. It started I was in Miami, in sunny Miami, chilling, making all we at the Source magazine. I got a hit record with Rock the Party. Everything is beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the biggest I've ever been. There's money. My niggas are happy. And, you know what I'm saying? Life is good. And I do a mixtape, and there's a song on it, and it's number 22 or something. And I said, man, the only Eminem I know is Made Men, and I got some white boys from Boston that'll beat you. Some little ass line I said, right?
Yes.
It was against them, but this is hip hop.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking, Dan, come on now, you own the Source, you can't be doing this. I'm not thinking that. I'm like, come on, because I never had an office at the Source. Just make this clear.
Really?
Ever in my life. I'm not an office nigga. Dave had the office. Dave had a black couch like this. It's like the same fucking couch. I swear to God, like this on my mother, on Mary Scott. Just looked like the same couch. I would come in, fly in, jump on Dave's couch, we'd smoke, we'd have big meetings, talk, and I'd be flying the fuck out. Because I just wasn't the office nigga. And people in the office necessarily didn't take to me throughout my whole career at the Source. I was always like, see, they was just nervous, like, you know what I'm saying? They was just, and I would try to be cool with them. I would go back, I would bring them on a fire escape, smoke weed with them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yo, Dave's gonna get mad now. Fuck Dave, I got this, man. What's Dave gonna say to me? You know what I'm saying? So then they would you know what I'm saying? I would be the guy they'd come to. Yo, can you talk to Dave?
Yeah.
Yo, my check is a little. Can you talk? I'd be the guy because Dave would give him the Hawkeye look, like, and nobody would want to talk to Dave. You thought it really wasn't me, it was Dave. After a while, I was everybody's friend because I'm trying to prove myself. I'm like, I'm cool, bro. We all here together. Like, I never like to look at, like, I don't never like to look at somebody's boss or leader. I know how to lead with still being shoulder to shoulder, because that's important. When you try to be people's boss, it develops a fucked up relationship. You believe it or not.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
so
I'm
I
not your
never
child.
try to
You
be
wanna
like
work
that.
with
I want to be. I don't give a fuck what I got. If you with me, I want to be shoulder to shoulder with everybody. I don't want to look like I'm better or I'm, you know. So I would buy everybody jewelry. I spent millions with Jacob. I mean, millions. I bought the whole Source office. Real gold chains with the real diamonds. Back then, everything was real. It wasn't this moissanite shit. I spent big money on charm bracelets for every girl with diamonds, platinum, everything for everybody, because I didn't want nobody
Feel left out.
be left out, man. And we had a
Like
big
we all
staff.
equal. We all equal. I bet you regret that now that you did all that, spending all that crazy money when you could have just invested that in.
Man, man. She's sharp. She's sharp. You gotta go. She's sharp. No. You know what? You don't in life, and I mean this, and I hope everybody could take this. You just don't want to live with regrets. If you're black and still living today, oh, that's a blessing.
Yeah.
There's nothing to regret. Like you made it. Now you do want to learn.
Yeah.
You do want to learn, right? I grew up every day in Four Corners in Academy Hills projects, and I dealt with so many niggas, and my whole life was selling drugs, right? So every day, how I would do it, I would go see the plug, even my father's plug. My father being in the feds, he turned me on to the plug. I would, no matter what, I would always take my profit, wherever first, and then go jerk it off on Newberry Street and buy all kind of shit. And I used to, as a youngin', and
So you brought that to hip hop.
I brought that to life.
Okay.
To where it's like, I don't have to have no more money because I'm gonna sell this and I'll be back tomorrow to get more money.
Okay, yeah.
But you can't be like that. And I learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had a great run through drugs, through Source, and then when the Source fell, I came up with Hip Hop Weekly. Then when that was all fucked up, I came up with then I got on reality TV and I'm getting TV checks. I'm like, this is God, man. I had a nice run. I had to get sat down. God had to sit me down.
I do have to ask you one question before they tune in. The Game. He said something about you when you gave him the cover of the Source. He said F Benzino and got the cover of the Source. Why did you give him the cover of the Source?
No, because he deserved it. Because he deserved it.
After he said fuck you?
Yeah, it's just not about me. The Source was bigger than me. The Eminem thing, again, even the Eminem thing, listen, the Eminem thing, I let Eminem get in unsigned hype and didn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? The Eminem, Game, I didn't look at it as the same as the Eminem. I don't look at, like the 50 Cent Game thing, that's not that big to me. The Eminem thing you gotta understand this. When I went to Eminem, it was because I felt like, all right, he's white. Now I'm coming from Boston. You already know how I feel about this. So Marky Mark came out of Boston. He won the Boston Music Awards over us. That shit hurt us. Mark Wahlberg, the big movie star. So we was like, man, like, yo, this shit ain't fair. I'm seeing Eminem get all this motherfucking MTV love and no other rappers getting love. No other black rappers getting love. I'm seeing Eminem do shit that no other black rapper can do. And I'm just like, man, I know other people want to say it, but people couldn't say it because they're in fear of their careers. It was only because the Source magazine was so powerful, I didn't have to answer to nobody. Like, everybody had to answer to somebody in New York. Even Russell Simmons had to answer to somebody at Universal. I didn't have to. The buck stopped with Benzino. And if it was me and Dave, it was me. At the end, I made the final decisions. And I made some great decisions and some great accomplishments. And I made some mistakes. The mistake was getting personal involved and putting the magazine in with Eminem. That was a mistake.
Okay.
Y'all show might be the first show I ever said that if I called it a mistake. But I think I've been on a couple of shows where I understood it because I'm a man and I get it. But it wasn't, I didn't try to battle Eminem because I'm trying to battle him. I knew that hip hop was selling to white people already and that white people were buying into black kids and black culture. I knew he was being set up to bring just white people, all the white people who don't buy into black culture who just fuck with him. And that's what happened. And it fucked hip hop up because now you got a bunch of white fans who really don't fuck with us. They really don't. You know what I'm saying? But they fuck with him. And no matter what he puts out, they're going to cheer him on, and they're going to use this because this is all about narratives and smoke and mirrors. And as long as they flood that, then it makes it look like, you know what I'm saying?
But honestly, you don't think Eminem's lyrical?
He's lyrical, yeah. But
okay, yes.
Of course he is.
Listen.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to ask you this, too.
Yes.
I'm a hip-hop head.
Yeah.
I'm a hip-hop head to the death.
He's very lyrical.
I like all genres of rap.
Yep.
I like.
I'm with you. I'm with you, too. I'm with you, too.
Jay-Z's one of my favorite rappers, right?
Yep.
But I love Ether.
Right.
You feel me?
Ether's that's my number one diss song of all time.
But I love Jay.
Right? I love Jay's music.
Okay.
Reasonable Doubt, top 10 album all time.
So right now, you're a hip hop hit. You're not Benzino right now.
Right.
You're a kid named Chris that listens to hip hop.
Out of Boston.
You're a kid
Still
named
coming
Chris.
out of Boston.
You're a kid named Chris out of Boston
Right.
that listens to hip hop.
Right.
You're not Benzino.
Yes, come on.
Okay. Eminem comes out with the song.
I'm Slim Shady.
No. He comes out with the song "Nail in My Coffin." Okay. You're not Benzino.
That was a dope diss record.
Wow.
Okay. It wasn't ether though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
If I'm Chris, I'm like, yeah, like that is a dope diss record. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, no, that was one of M's probably best diss records.
That's what I said. I said that was.
Yo, you got a Zeno Platinum thing right here. I just seen right here. What? Yo, do you know? No, yo,
shit.
Yo, let's look at this shit right here, yo. This was the logo. That was my piece. That was my piece. That was my diamond piece.
Man, y'all see that?
That was my piece.
Y'all see that?
Look.
Y'all see that shit?
Look.
Y'all
That was
see
Club
that
Zeno.
shit?
That was my piece. Look at that shit. Hold up. Zeno Platinum. That was my logo. But look at Zeno Antidote, because it's on the Zeno Antidote album. Zeno, look at this shit. That's crazy. How the fuck did that happen?
I still want to get that answer about the Eminem song.
You are. But I just seen that when that happened. Zeno Antidote. Hold on, I got to show you some album. Look at this shit. That's how I got my logo right there from the Zeno Davidoff cigars. But Steve, look at. Boom.
Oh shit.
Look.
That's a cigar box.
Look,
this is a cigar
right,
box.
but that's Zeno Davidoff. That's a cigar.
Yeah.
But he got. Look at so Steve Stout. So Zeno. They bit that off for me, but then I bit the logo. So the Zeno Platinum shit came from Benzino because I had the shield. Steve Stout got them that.
Okay.
And Steve Stout was part of the Source magazine, but then I used it and made my piece with it. Look, that's my piece. The same shit right there. That's it right there. I got that shit I got that tatted on me. I got that all that. That's crazy. I'm thinking you did that on purpose.
Nah, hell nah, shit.
That bitch say Zeno Platinum, nigga.
That means Benzino, he a part of the show this time.
Yeah, what the fuck, bro? All right, so let's get back to the question.
Okay.
So yes, the disc was dope, but I didn't get from that what I got from Ether.
Yeah, no.
Like, you know what I'm
but it went in on that.
No, but the only reason.
Hold on, listen, you're not Benzino.
Right, I'm Chris.
Eminem went in on that.
The
bitch.
only reason it's hard for me to take myself out of it when it's about me. The fucking shit was about me. He was talking about moi. No. Like it was a tough motherfucking track. And see, to me, like it's hard to make a diss track and make it tough. A lot of people make diss tracks, but that was a tough track. And you know what I'm saying? Like we was going back and forth, and we still going back and forth. Like it's crazy because the song that he went at Koi on the most recent one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It was like, damn, like I thought I was out of it. I thought shit, it's over.
Koi and Eminem did a song?
No.
He made a song.
He was bringing up his daughter.
But he had what's the name? But he had the other two dudes on. He had Sean and that was what was the name of the track? He just came out with it. And the song got some traction, but then I was like, oh shit, he kind of like brought me out the coffin. And I did Rap Elvis. And then I went to Detroit and I shot the video in his restaurant.
I did.
Mom spaghetti. Spaghetti. Look, I'm be honest. I'm gonna be totally honest with y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be totally honest. Like I grew up in Boston.
Yeah.
I grew up with real mafia niggas. Spaghetti is bigger than just food for them. This is like you can't fuck with spaghetti with these people in the North End and these mafia people. Spaghetti is a serious meal. You know what I'm saying? That shit is not spaghetti.
Oh, we know. We've heard the reviews.
I haven't ate it.
We've heard the reviews.
That shit, no disrespect, because if it was bomb, I'd have been like, yo, the spaghetti was bomb. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, yo, like, damn.
Yeah.
That shit, have y'all ever had the canned shit? That shit's canned.
SpaghettiOs.
That shit's SpaghettiOs, bro. That's just that shit was packed with people. There wasn't no black.
So you supported. You supported Eminem's.
I went there. We all bought food.
Okay.
You know, cause I had to shoot the video in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? But I tried to eat it. I was hungry as hell. I would have ate the whole shit. But I don't. But I eat real spaghetti, and that shit. I was like, What the fuck is this? I couldn't believe that shit, man. And then they had you put that spaghetti. You order this. It's a sandwich. So you put that spaghetti over some toasted bread. I'm like, wow. But that bitch was crowded. Everybody was eating that shit smiling.
But it was all white people in that bitch, though.
I didn't say it. You said it. Say it again.
Yeah, it was all white people.
I didn't say it. I just want to make sure I didn't say it. You know what I'm saying?
But hold on. I'm going to get like y'all next, right? But Eminem said you was half white. Are you half white?
No, I'm Cape Verdean, which islands off the coast of Africa, and I'm Puerto Rican.
Okay.
Yes. So. You see my flags? Cape Verde are islands off of the west coast of Africa. And they was used as the slave trade and everything. Now, of course, we're all colonized with somebody because African was colonized by the French, by the Dutch, so everybody, when you do Ancestry.com, you're going to have a little something in you of white. That's just what it is because they was smashing, the whites were smashing the blacks and in the DNAs, and this is how it happens. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but on the most part, see, this is what I didn't understand. When he said that, that's kind of like a loaded question because when you're saying if I'm white, it was almost like you wanted me to be a part of your club. Like, he's white. What is he talking about? He's one of us. You see, that's a loaded question. So if I'm one of you, then you know what I'm saying? The opportunity, then we cool then. Is that what you're saying? Like, no. Like, and you're saying, like, no. Like, look, hip-hop has no color.
Right.
I never looked at the Beastie Boys as a white rap group. They was just a rap group. With dope songs. That's it. That's how you look at it. Eminem was a plant to get all the people in America who don't fuck with niggas, and there's millions of them, who don't come across a nigga, who don't, all they see is us on the internet now. But back then, they never even, it was, a lot of them very rarely, unless they went to Walmart, ran into a black person. Still today in America, right now, there are towns, and like when you driving on the highway hours and hours and you don't see nothing but trees, there are people living in them.
Yeah.
You understand? They just don't think it's just land.
Yeah.
That's whole communities.
And they ready to lynch a nigga.
Up in there, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying they want to cater to them. They want to use Eminem and say, look, fuck that. And I'm not saying Eminem wanted that, but once they knew that once he did that, then they're gonna get millions and millions and millions of dollars.
Right.
They're not, when you look at Eminem, look, and let's just call a spade now, like, you know what I'm saying? And he doesn't have to, but Eminem's not too much into us, the culture. He's not too, he raps. But I'm saying, like, when Nipsey died, you didn't see Eminem at the funeral. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying he's not, like, when is he going on black people's podcasts? When will he just sit down with a black person and let him interview him?
Like, we're going to try to get Eminem on the podcast and see.
He went on Mike Tyson's podcast.
Mike, he was scared as hell. When you look at him, he was so nervous that Mike was going to say some stuff. Mike let him off. But because when you look at him, this nigga was looking scared as hell. Like, look at Eminem and this shit, and I'm telling you, there's a few uncomfortable moments where Mike could have just went off, but Mike didn't do it. And you could see Eminem was scared because Eminem gambled with that interview. I see him you could see the movements now. How come Eminem, especially Detroit supports this motherfucker. So why is it Eminem sat down with a black Detroit podcaster? Why is it taking this long? We 20 years and counting. And everybody gives him a pass. Why nobody? And I thank God for
you're more than welcome to
salute to the young niggas of Detroit, because the young niggas of Detroit changed the whole narrative. It ain't about Eminem no more. Nah. Detroit got their own sound. That now everybody knows. They got their own sound. Them young niggas done established their own sound. So now niggas ain't even thinking it. Before it was Detroit Eminem. And whoever's Eminem's with. And now you thinking of his music. That's not the music and sound of the people of Detroit. It just isn't. Yeah, he can rap, all right, but that ain't Detroit. That wasn't Detroit. It wasn't Detroit. It now is Detroit. Nobody could be more happy than me than them young niggas finally getting a sound. You know how it is to have your own sound? Detroit got their own sound where I could be anywhere in America and motherfucker come on, I'd be like, that nigga from Detroit.
That nigga from Detroit, yeah. We got
it was never like that.
That's hard.
Yeah. And we had our artists, like if you were from Detroit, you knew who the rappers were, but they wasn't.
Nah, because Eminem was hogging all the light. Everything out of Detroit was Eminem, Eminem, Eminem. So it's like nobody else could get like you didn't like you thinking if you're a white person that Eminem, Detroit wasn't even black. If that's the case, not knowing that that's one of the blackest cities in America. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. And to where is that Benzino? It's from you wouldn't even know that black people exist in Boston. Because when you think Boston, you thinking white. So you see how things you see how things are. You see how shit is.
Yeah.
It's crazy when you see it through a lens. You know what I'm saying?
So what y'all got? What y'all got to chime in though?
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna stay on the source. I was stay on the Source Award. Just one more question. So, correct me if I'm wrong. Are you guys doing a documentary right now on the Source?
You know what? Because me and Dave ain't fucking with each other right now. He's doing his. I'm doing mine. And the thing is this, right? This is what people don't understand. This is where what you say comes so important. This is why she says, I just know you was the face, and that's pretty much what it is. And it's sad that me and Dave are like this. It's more so Dave. You know, Dave ain't really fucking with me for whatever his reasons are. But we was together that's my brother, and I love him. And we went through a lot. Like, for a white guy to go through the shit, because remember, back then, it was a lot. It was a lot going on. Like, it was a lot of, it was beefs. It was crazy shit. I could tell y'all, it was nuts back then. It was millions of dollars being made. It was all kind of crazy shit happening. But, you know, we got through it together, you know, but, you know, he found himself his wife, he got married, and it was time for us to just go our separate ways. And I respect that, just as men, because we was together all that time and did so much together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But he can only tell the story, but no one's not going to know because he's Dave.
Right.
People know Benzino, and God is like, thank God I'm still relevant. You know, even my daughter's generation know me. Like, now, if I go through a mall, it'd be a mother, grandmother, and a daughter, and then the grandmother be like Benzino, and the grandmother be like, that's Coyle Ray's dad. So I got the whole house, and I got the uncle who just got out of jail that know me from the Source and Made Men. I got the whole crib. You know what I'm saying right now? So it's like I'm saying it'd be dope if we can get back together and tell our stories together and do our. But he
the culture needs that,
He's like, no. Let me tell you a story about that. Rest in peace to Yacht from the Cheddar Boys. That's my dog. Woo. Me and Yacht went overseas
the
together.
Cheddar, what you know about the Cheddar Boys, cuz? What do you know about the Cheddar Boys, cuz?
I'm telling you, my nigga.
Come on, man. What you know about the Cheddar Boys?
So look, so Mario Wine is from Detroit. Mario was the one that gave me Rock the Party. I met Yacht through Mario. So we went overseas to Germany and everything. Yacht, my nigga. And when he died, man, I was hurt. Dave one day was in Detroit doing a radio show, right? I forgot what year this was, right? And Dave was at the station, but he was by himself. So Dave said, because you know how the stations got, the old school stations got the big window where you could see like if you go in the station, you could see the control room through a big glass window. You know
like Martin.
It's like, right, exactly. So Dave said that, he's like, called me, he's like, yo, it's like Eminem's here with all the security. He's like, yo, what am I gonna do? I'm like, oh man. He said Eminem came to the window and was like, we gonna be downstairs. And through the window. I forgot he was at one of the main DJs.
Eminem came and said some gangster shit like that.
He poked on the window, but look it.
Oh,
I said, hold up. I called Yacht. Yacht went down that bitch with niggas like this. Escorted Dave to the airport. Damn. Yeah, that's a true story. Rest in peace to Yacht.
Damn.
Shout out to the Cheddar Boys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Made that one call, yo, Dave, Well, I know the station at, no problem, Zeno, I'm gonna call you in a minute. Boom. Went right down there, got Dave up out of it, brought him right to there.
Yeah, you and Dave need to get back together though. That's a friend you need to have. You know, it reminds me of like Facebook. You know how Facebook started with the guys from Harvard and he went to Harvard. That's like
I was a wild boy. I was a lot to deal with back then. But again, and Dave being like Dave's parents, his pops died and everything. Rest in peace to Dave's father. Like nobody was more closer than me and Dad. That was my brother. We couldn't be no more closer. But at the same time as we came from different, you know, so whereas I think when everything fell, when the Source fell, we lost everything. You know what I'm saying? We lost everything. And then the way it happened, it just, you know, but me, you know, I'm from Four Corners, so it didn't hit me as hard. I'm like, man, I go sell crack again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna go get some money. Yeah, I can get right back on that block and go handle my business. Dave, on the other hand, his parents are like, this was horrible for him. You know what I'm saying? So I just think Dave just needed time for his own. And Dave, we've been doing everything together. Like you don't realize it. Like the stories I could tell you, you don't even understand. We're talking about with like celebrities, women. I mean, you don't even understand. We was making $3 million a month. Do you understand this type of shit? And I had like a 10, 20 man crew, and I was staying in like hotels that cost like 900 a night, right? And then my crew would be in rooms that would be like 400 a night, and it's room service, and we'd be there for months. So do the bill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You was running
For
it up,
months.
Benzino.
Like I wasn't leaving, and then I was partying hard. I was doing all kind of drugs and shit. I was wild. I was a wild boy, and man, it was like, man, listen, I had a hit record. The Source was making millions. It's just we had the Source Awards on TV. We in Miami. It just was like everything went by with a blur. Because all I was just like women, drugs, money, fucking give all my family and friends all kind of money. Here, take this. Just come on. I just bought a club for $2 million just to give away the liquor when you come. Like it just went by with a blur. I had no value for money. Everything, because I always wanted to be a big rapper, right? Even when because rap, I was 11 years old when I was introduced to rap. My grandfather in the Bronx, he had a house, and I was in the basement, and I got introduced 11 years old with "To Be Real." Then my uncle taught me how to scratch, and then I go back to Boston. I'd be shipped back and forth because all my father's Puerto Rican family was from New York. So hip hop and selling drugs was always a part of my life. And it's like I always want to be big in hip hop. It's just that I got big with the Source and got money from the Source. My music, I did have a hit with Rock the Party, but people was always mad because they're like, oh, he gets special treatment in the Source, and man, fuck that shit, and his music sucks, and his rapping sucks. And if you ask me, I'm gonna be honest. If you ask me, if I wasn't, Benzino had to have some joints against Eminem, because if I wasn't, I'm like his arch enemy. We will die. And people will always bring up Benzino and Eminem. You cannot go around it. If I wasn't that much of an MC or didn't have the songs, nobody talks about MGK and Eminem that much. Nobody talks about all the millions of women he done dissed, you know what I'm saying, and him. Who they talk about? Benzine to this day, 20-something years of this. So we both got grandkids now. We both got granddaughters around the same time. It's crazy how our daughters had their babies in the same year and everything. We both because remember he said I was the grandfather of rap.
Yeah.
No, motherfucker, you got your grandbaby first.
Yeah. But listen. No matter, you don't like Eminem, but no matter.
I didn't say I don't like him. I never said that. I never said I don't like him.
Both of you guys are gonna go down in the history of hip hop, bro.
Yep.
No,
both of you guys.
Let me give Eminem his flowers. Let me give his flowers.
Both of y'all flowers.
No, I appreciate you.
Both of you guys are going down in the history.
But let me give him his flowers. Let me give Eminem flowers, right? His flowers are what I think he contributed to hip hop. So of course he crossed over rap to a whole group of people that would have never fucked with rap. And regardless if they mess with black people or not, that's still big. Because they deserve to listen to who the fuck they want to listen to. All right, I get that. My younger Zeno is rebellious and revolutionary. White people, it's not fair. That's how I grew up. That's how I came out of Boston. I was stabbed up by white dudes. It was just so you gotta understand. That was my younger me. Now that I'm older, I realize, everything is for a reason. And you know what I'm saying? When he got on stage with Obama to support Kamala, that shit that kind of threw me for a loop. I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like him recognizing that really ran up the points with me with me in that moment, because I'm like, at the end of the day, man, that's all you want. You want to show, because the only thing that's fucking us up on this earth, racism, is still fucking us up heavily, because that affects everything, believe it or not. It affects our jobs, how much money we get, what we do. There's always a disparity of white and black, all right? It starts with racism, all right? Okay, so if the biggest motherfuckers who are white, who came out of our culture and our platform, if he did more shit like that, I would have never wanted Eminem. I would have never. It ain't nothing like, yeah, you got some rap guys around you, and that was nothing but some label and money shit.
Yeah.
Because them niggas ain't. It don't even look like he fuck with them niggas anymore.
Right.
Who you referring to?
Obi Trice.
All
I was gonna say D12.
All them niggas.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
I
gonna say
think
he had a whole
fuck,
group with
right,
all
but
black
he don't
rappers.
really. He fuck with one of them now. You know what I'm saying? But my point
He
is,
still fuck with Bizarre, but
not really. You know what I'm saying? This nigga got mega millions.
Yeah,
and Bizarre
yeah.
should be driving a fucking see.
yeah,
But when you're in the culture,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
When you're in the
yeah.
culture, you grow up. Everybody around you is poor. You grow up poor. So there's gonna be. I try to take the whole city. There's gonna be somebody that you're gonna want to see good. Hopefully, if you have any fucking decency
Yeah.
in your heart. So it's not about what you're doing for these niggas. It's about long term and long. If you got it now and I don't, and I came up with you,
Yeah.
oh nigga, you owe me. And now you don't
I
owe me,
feel you.
but in my mind,
Yeah.
nigga, you supposed to.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? That's the natural order of things.
Yeah.
It's money isn't for you to be sitting around. And nigga, I ain't got shit. Like you got a bunch of money. It makes sense to give me some so I can have shit. It just makes sense.
Right.
Like why the fuck I gotta sit around you and I ain't got shit.
Yeah.
And you got a whole bank full of money. Give me some of that money so I can have shit. I'm breaking it down like that so even the dumb motherfuckers can understand that. It's way deeper than that. I'm not minimizing it to that. But that's how it's supposed to be. If in life, money is supposed to be something so we take care of each other.
Right.
It's never nothing to where, all right, I got mines and y'all don't have yours here and I'm going to give y'all. No. Because boom, you're going to have it down there in line and you're going to take, like it's money works better as a communal thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't work good when everything's selfish.
Yeah.
And I wanted to me, you can't get buried with it. Now, granted, be smart. Don't give it away like Zeno, but be smart. Put something away. I do understand that now, that you should put some away. But at the end of the day, he got a lot of money. Eminem got a lot of money.
And D12 should be doing better than they are.
Detroit. He needs to put more money in Detroit.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
But one thing
he needs to put like 20 M's, 50 M's in Detroit.
Right.
He can.
You know what I'm
Detroit,
saying?
yeah.
But
you know what that could do for Detroit?
Okay. Yeah.
But one thing about Eminem, and we're gonna get off Eminem and get to some other shit. But one thing about him, I took you to Eminem's old house.
Yeah.
He from the hood. You feel me? Like he grew up in the hood now, and that the crib he grew up in on 7 Mile and Dresden is in the hood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He grew up different other places, but that's here neither here nor there. But I respect him because
that's y'all's guy.
Shit wasn't given to Eminem either. You feel me? Eminem really had to go take his shit because he's white too. And it wasn't given it to him because he was white.
It was given to him once he got into the industry. The industry gave him a lot. They gave him carte blanche where niggas wasn't getting.
Oh, okay.
KRS and these niggas wasn't getting shit on
Jay-Z
MTV. Hell no. Jay-Z couldn't be played on MTV. None of them niggas was on MTV.
There was rappers on MTV.
No, that was way after.
Cash Money wasn't on MTV?
That was way after Eminem. Eminem was like one of the only.
DMX was on MTV, bro.
My nigga, I'm saying Eminem was one of the first niggas to be on MTV and nobody else was getting played. And not only, he was on the MTV that counts, not the little bit of TRL you get your. No, this nigga's getting played all day, every day, 30 fucking times a day. I'm just Slim Shady, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like,
so you mean more than Dr. Dre and all them, and Dr. Dre put
Dr. Dre is my favorite producer of all time.
All right. You hear me?
So I separate that.
Dr. Dre was happy. I bet Dr. Dre was happy about it.
You know what I do? I act like Dre didn't even produce for him. That's how I keep my NWA Dre. Yeah, I act like that didn't even happen.
All right. Well, my nigga, so another subject. What do you think about the Diddy trial, bro? Do you think Diddy?
I got a question really quick about it. Okay, so there's been a lot of controversy about the source and all that, like how you exited the source. Like, what do you think people got wrong?
Okay, this is what happened. All right. Okay, so me and Dave had always owned 50%. We was always independent. Okay. All right. I had got indicted. Well, all right. Around in the mid '90s, Dave made got a loan from the bank because he wanted to invest in Source.com. This was like in '96.
Right.
Right. Source.com. This was when the fucking computers was like this, like fucking TVs and shit. Like nobody, none of it was on this at all. All right, this wasn't even. You didn't. You was just doing ringtones and you know what I'm saying, like dumb shit. Like so, none of this was thought of, right? So Steve Stout, if y'all know him, he heads up United Masters. Him and Dave was coming up with this .com thing, how it's going to be the future. And it's nothing, okay, there's no doc, okay, and you better get ready for it. And Source.com, all the advertising is going to come through this now. And Dave's like, whoa. So they come up with this idea that they was going to invest money into Source.com, right? Open up a brand new office and get all these big ass fucking computers. Now, I knew nothing about it.
Right.
Again, my wild ass is in Houston somewhere, running around doing something with Jay Prince, but you need the balance. Dave did that, I did this. I didn't know nothing about it. I didn't want to sit in no meetings. I don't know about no .com.
Yeah.
I don't know about this. You got a $12 million loan. Shit, I need $1 million of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Let me get my M. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So he got the $12 million loan, and they invested it into Source.com at a 20% interest rate. That's a lot of fucking interest rate. All right, this shit got to work. So one day he brings me on Fifth Avenue. They on Fifth Avenue. Fifth Avenue. I'm like, oh shit. I walk upstairs. It's a big ass office with a bunch of tables and niggas up in there with computers and shit. I'm like, look at this shit. I'm like, ain't this a bitch? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm smelling like weed and shit. He's introducing me to motherfuckers and shit. I was like, yeah, all right. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, Dave, I was out. I didn't pay no mind. It crashed. I mean, every .com that came up in the early 90s, they all crashed.
Yeah.
They all went belly up. So now we owe the bank $30 million all of a sudden.
Shit.
We got to get a bank like $700,000 every 2 fucking months, right? So now it comes. So now, okay, now we still getting a couple of M's a month, but now the Eminem thing happened where Jimmy pulled his ass. So that kind of hurt a little bit. It wasn't just that, but that kind of contributed to, damn, okay, you know, we're not getting that advertising. The whole Universal, he pulled the whole Universal ads now, and just took them over to XXL. You know what I'm saying? You know, like the copycats. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you know, I'm like, okay, all right, I see the strategy, and you know what I'm saying. And then we got indicted by the feds. Everything was crumbling, so we had to sell our piece. Bob Johnson had just sold BET, flew us out to Washington. He was just leaving BET, just sold it for $3 billion. $3 billion, him and his wife just sold BET. 3 B's. BET right now, you can't even get $1 billion for. Right now.
Hell no.
They trying to sell BET right now. You can't even get $1 billion for it.
And state their name again?
Huh?
What was their name again?
Bob Johnson.
Bob Johnson. And they were black?
He was the owner of BET. He was the owner, him and his wife.
Sheila? Is it Sheila Johnson, his wife?
I'm not sure, but she's a bad motherfucker because she divorced him and got a gang of money.
Yeah, she got
he sold it for $3 billion.
Yeah.
You can.
I think she got maybe a bill, maybe some quarter, half a bill. And long story short, look, he flew us up there, right? Me and Dave went alone. So the office, he said, yeah, I'm just getting ready to leave and everything. He's all happy. He said, look, I don't want to talk too much with you guys. I don't want to be disrespectful, but I'm going to write down what I'm offering for you, the magazine.
Yeah.
It's either you're going to take it or not, and I'm going to come back. He said he's going to write it down on a piece of paper, leave, and come back. He don't want to talk. Not that. He didn't want to talk. So and shit, I remember we had went to breakfast before me and Dave got there, and we're like, this is crazy. He's going to offer us. We want $80 million. So in our mind, we don't want nothing less than $75 million because we got to pay the bank. And we need to walk away with some goddamn money if we're going to ride the sunset. All right? Because we want to go public with it. We was close enough to go public. It was right there. So look, he came back. We wrote it. Said $55 million. So me and Dave's in the room. I was like, Dave said, what you think? I was like, I started doing math. I was like, well, if we give the bank $30 million and then taxes is going to take half, and then all the other bills we got to pay, and then, you know, we could walk away about $7 million, $6-7 million a piece. But if we would have did it if he would have kept us on for 5 years. Just keep us on as the head in charge in 5 years, and we'll go. He was like, y'all got to go. He was like, y'all got to take it or leave it. And we turned it down. I turned it down. You know what I'm saying?
Do you wish you would have took it.
It's all, but again, it's hard to think retrospect because of course now the situation. Of course I'm gonna, but back then it was just we felt that we was close enough to get it to where once we go public we would cash out anyways. Look, he was gonna give us 55. We wanted 75. He was 20 million off from going public. Do you understand? If we went public, that would have been it. It would have been over. It would have been it because now you on the stock market. It just didn't happen that way. God didn't want it to happen that way, and then I got indicted, of course. You know what I'm saying, and that was crazy. So I had to fight that.
How did you get indicted?
Because again, they thought we was running a business, and then they tried to put it was 2 murders, extortion, 2 bodies in Boston, extortion, money laundering, all that, and then so when that broke down, they wired up our accountant that had been working with us for 5 years, this white dude, George Moore. They wired him up, and he wore a wire for 8 months up there. And they hit me, the criminal investigation broke down for 2 years. That broke, but then they hit me with tax evasion. I had to take it to trial, and I beat it. I beat the trial.
You have been through some stuff.
I've been through a lot. The thing was, I never forget this, all right? So, and I'm going to say this first time on y'all show. I'm going to give y'all a couple of little eggs. So me and Dave, now, my thing is, I don't know taxes. How they try to get me was, George had no reason to do this to me. The feds approached him on Dunkin' Donuts over the George Washington Bridge at Dunkin' Donuts, and they said, hey, will you wear this wire? He said, yeah. Why would you do that to me? Why? Because I was black. See, Dave hired him. See, the source was split between 2 offices. The journalists and the art directors over here, the music's blasting, the niggas are smoking, boom. Over here's business, advertisement, different type of office. His office was across from Dave's. He's the fucking accountant of the magazine. Mm-hmm. Ray, we gotta do your taxes, Ray. Mother, I don't know taxes. That's what the fuck you hear. Remember I told you I never had an office. So when I'm coming up there, and he's always like, so I had to tell Dave, I'm like, yo, Dave, why the fuck does he keep, and I said just like this, why the fuck does he keep asking me about taxes? I don't know I don't know nothing about taxes. This is y'all shit. I don't know this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so now it's getting funny. The nigga, I come to find out, he used to wear this thing, right? And I used to be like, why the fuck is this nigga wearing this face name tag with a number on it? That was the fucking wire. So George would always wear, everybody else is wearing hip hop shit. The business side, George would wear a collared shirt. All of a sudden, this motherfucker's wearing something. I didn't know, but I noticed it, but I'm like, maybe this is something all accountants got to do now. It's some new shit. Because I never questioned it. I should have fucking asked Dave. Because I damn sure looked at it. It was like, why is this nigga wearing a fucking name tag and nobody else? We had a 60-person staff. Nobody else is wearing this up here. But I never said nothing. That was the fucking recorder. So what he was trying to do, what the feds was trying to make him do, this is how I beat the case. They were trying to make him say, I don't want to do my taxes. Fuck my, he used to call me. I'd be on tour. And I would never pick his phone call. He called the other niggas in the group, and I'd be sleeping in, yo, hello? Hey, Ray, we got to hang up on him. Boom. Now, look, this is the funny shit. That ain't the funny shit. The funny shit is when you're in court, you get the whole transcript, so you get to hear everything that was on the transcript. You hear him saying, fuck, he hung up on me again. That's in the transcript. It was horrible. He came and testified against me. I took it to trial, all white jury, and I was found not guilty. Not fucking guilty. The only reason I took the trial because I was looking at 5 years. They offered me 3. Coy was just born. I wanted to spend more time with her. It gave me an extra year on the streets. I thought I was going. At this point, I was like, they finally got me. At this point, everybody done did time. My father's brothers, everybody. It's just my time. And I ended up beating that shit. I pawned my last little bit of jewelry because I had like about $2 million in jewelry. I sold that shit. I paid the lawyers. And then that was it. It was over after that. You know what I'm saying? We lost the source because we had to sell our percentages, me and Dave, and then the people that bought the percentages, Black Enterprise, ended up kicking us off the board. And then that was it. And everything was gone. Everything. I lost everything. Everything. Yeah. It was something else.
So do you try to be mentors to these young kids coming up?
Yeah, anytime I come in contact with young people, I always give them the right shit. I don't never give them that bullshit. Yeah. Because there's too many niggas giving them that fantasy island shit. Yeah. They be like, yo, man, what can you give me some good advice as a rapper? Don't get nobody pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one. look good.
Right.
Yeah. And I tell them, don't have rap as your only thing. Go get a job in something else and use. I break down the hours in a day and how you could still even dedicate 6 hours a day to rap if you want, if you really want. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, and still have 6 to 8 hours to work. You know what I'm saying? Or dedicate to it.
Right.
I said, do not be fooled by this rap shit. You know what I'm saying?
So, 50 Cent.
50.
What do you think about 50, man, and y'all thing going back and forth?
50 is a talented, definitely legend in the game from his accomplishments.
Yeah.
I think 50, because 50 grew up the way he grew up and his traumas, because like I said, we just products of how we grew up. I was fortunate to have a father in my life, a father that really fucked with real dudes and was a real made man, a real dude, and I grew up around that. So I grew up around that type of code and character. He's missing a lot of that. He's talented, you know what I'm saying, but he's missing. There's things about him, you know. A lot of people, you know, people think being a man like you just being aged and being a man. You're really a man in training. You don't necessarily get it to be a man until you get to really be of age, like 60. I got to 60. I think I finally started turning to a man these last few years of my life because I understand now everything about being a man. You know what I'm saying? Like I was missing things about being a man 15, 20 years ago that are key to survival out here, especially for a black man. And you know, I think the things he do is just from coming, not having no real guidance with intelligence and, you know what I'm saying, dignity and morality in his life, because you know, to have all that talent and to always just going at somebody is something deep. There's something deep there. And we laugh it off as trolling, but, you know, it really isn't, because we're all out here trying to do the same thing as get money. We all been shot. We've all went through the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to down each other. When you're on a high horse and you try to down the next man, that's not good. That's not good for the culture. That's not good for the progression of black people in general, and especially of black men. So we can't keep just washing it off at who he's trolling. That shit ain't. Oh, it's my girl. I just want to tell him here. This is good. Hey, babe, I'm still here doing it. I'm right in the middle of it. Love you.
She in the bed too. I'm waiting on your ass, Benzino. What her face look like? What her face
beautiful.
look like?
He's doing it with his wife. It's him and his wife doing it.
Rewind.
I got a bad one too. I'm gonna show him a picture, babe. I'm gonna call you back. Love you. Nah, but it's like, you know, I really. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes, darling. Yeah. I should be home in about an hour, babe. I should be home in an hour. You scratchy? I met you too, Itchy. I love you too.
Scratchy and
yeah,
itchy?
I'm itchy and scratchy. Babe, you're the paper, babe.
Hold on. Why is it itchy and scratchy though? Like,
because we go at each other.
I don't want to be itchy and scratchy.
No, because you ever see the Itchy Scratchy cartoon? No. Yeah, we go with each other like crazy, like when we love the shit out of each other. This is my heart. We've been together like 5 years, and you know, yeah.
I need to see the face.
Oh, hold on, let me show you my baby. Hold on, my baby.
You gonna show me some Instagram stuff
right now?
We gotta see with no filter.
Hold on. No. Hold on. You can get an idea. You can get an idea now.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you was taping. My bad.
Yeah.
No. She from Atlanta too.
She from Atlanta. She sure is.
Hey, my nigga Benzino got
that's his wife, babe.
Hey. Oh, she ain't showing her face. All right, I know you're beautiful.
And like she loves, and like she loves women. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish my girl loved women, but she don't love women.
Right. It's all right. It's an acquired thing.
Yeah, it's acquired.
You know, you don't know what the future holds. You know what I'm saying? Just chill on out. You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Things are opening up for the people. You know
Yeah. Maybe your girl can educate her.
Yeah.
Put your face on the camera and educate.
Trust me, babe. Hold on, I'm trying to get your Instagram so she can see you, babe.
His Instagram ain't pulling up.
My Instagram.
They deleted him again.
Hold on, go on your gram. So you can follow her. Go on your gram so you can follow her too. Y'all gotta go on your gram. Hold on, cause my Instagram come. All right, babe. I'm gonna show him when I hang up, cause it's not showing now. Love you. All right, here it go, right here. Right here. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. This is my baby. And you know, she 36, 35.
Oh, you got a young one. Okay.
Yeah, no disrespect, but I just how can I say this? You know what I'm saying? Like
Explain it.
I'm a youthful guy,
Okay.
and I got a lot of energy.
So
You know what I'm saying? So I need somebody youthful with energy.
who can keep
You know
up?
what I'm saying? Yeah, man. A lot of testosterone, testosterone, what is it?
Testosterone.
Testosterone, yeah, testosterone. Hold on, where my baby at right here? So and what I like about her, she real hip hop. You know what I'm saying? She real. That's my baby right there. That's her shit right there.
Yeah.
Y'all can follow her.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah,
Ashley ATL. Okay, let me follow her.
Yeah, right there, boom. That's my baby.
Okay.
And she wild too. And she, yeah. She, you know what I'm saying? I'm wild. See, we are who we attract.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm a little dysfunctional. She's a little dysfunctional.
Don't be having no more babies, Benzino.
No.
So you
Why
pulling
not?
out? So you pulling out?
No. I'm not pulling out. No, I'm not pulling out that. Hell no.
No. Okay.
Hell no. Who the fuck is pulling out? What?
Okay.
Oh,
So you want more kids?
I'm Kurt Frosting all day up in that. I'm Kurt Frosting all day up in that.
You say
Splat.
he laying low in that much.
Splat.
Sleeping in the motherfucker.
Split it out. Oh my. Switches.
Benzino, you can't be sexy changing diapers now.
No. You kidding me? Listen, let me tell y'all something. I got 2 grandbabies, right? So my son, McCoy now she's in Jersey. So I haven't physically seen my grandbaby. Not yet. It's coming. God is good. But I have seen my grandbaby, and just holding him is like I know how to do that shit. I'm good. Yeah, man. He's Lil Braylon. I'm like, so if Ashley gets pregnant, then I for sure. Yeah, because let me tell y'all something. Men, we're the life givers. Right now in us are billions of life forms swimming around our nuts right now. No. It is funny, but it's the truth.
Oh God.
You see, women's eggs are dormant until them fucking life forms rush to that egg. See what I'm saying? So you gotta
need us.
Man, we are.
And y'all need us. Too,
Absolutely.
ain't nothing
Come
for
on,
it.
yes,
Ain't
that's
nothing
it. That's
for
the
it.
formula. Men and women are the formula. So you know what I'm saying? Like I love her to death, and she's my better half. And I took my fall. Maybe like if you want to call it that. I don't want to call it that. It's just everybody goes through phases. I've had such a long one that God sat me down. I had to humble myself. I had to, you know what I'm saying? And I had to really get out there to see what it is without the other side of having everything and having everything at the, you know what I'm saying, at the tip of my fingers. And, you know what I'm saying, it's made me a better person. It's made me see more.
Yeah.
It's made me slow down. I drive better because of her. Like, imagine that. Like, I was a fucking maniac driver. She's made me drive better. I've never drove this good without getting a ticket in my life. Like, for real. Like, I'm a bad, fucked up driver, bro. For real. Like, I'm horrible, man. For real. Like, I'm horrible, man. There's videos of me getting pulled over. I'm sure y'all seen it. It starts from driving, most of it, you know what I'm saying? But she's, you know what I'm saying? She's made me, she's made me like, yeah, man, like just kind of slow down and just see things. She's very smart. She was in the armed services, man. So,
So do you see yourself getting married?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Y'all be invited. Hell yeah.
He's saying that now.
Why not? No. I'm going to be honest with you, for real. She was just saying, because look, we be doing cabin trips and we be doing couples. She was just saying, like, we got to get some other couples. Like, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we be lit. Yeah. We going up to, look, I was one of the first ones.
Her boyfriend's a lawyer and shit.
Yeah, we need that. We need that. Yeah, Ashley dated a lawyer. Ashley be talking about she dated a lawyer. I'd be like, so fucking what? I hear you. Come on, sis. That's dope. No. We would not. The next time we go to cabin, we gotta invite her.
Sure.
No, we have a great time up there. Yeah, we have a great time. Yeah. Huh?
Have you been married before?
No, I haven't. But I've done the engagement thing. Look, I've given out some rings and shit. You know what I'm saying? I've never got them back. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, you don't get them back.
you ain't getting it back.
No, not that I want them back, but
I
that's
sneak it back somehow, some way.
but that's a pretty good deal. That's a pretty good deal. That
Right.
you know what I'm saying. You could. It's like at least if we break up, you got a diamond ring out the shit.
Yeah, right.
What did I get?
Right. That's
Receipts.
Real. That's real.
Adidas box full of fucking receipts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Adidas box.
For my taxes, I know now.
You write your women off on your taxes?
She does everything now. She does my taxes, my credit. She wiped my credit and I fucked it up again, but I love her for that. She wiped it off. And then I just fucked up her credit because I'm just not good with credit.
Man, at this day and age, you gotta be.
I've only had a checking account even when I was a millionaire. I've never had a savings account ever. I just swiped that bitch, man. Yeah, I just gotta spend everything, man. For real, man.
Hey, holla at me. You gotta invest into the stock market, bro. Holla at me, bro.
I mean, I might do that, man. I just don't have. I always think that money I could do something with right now.
Bro. Holla at me. I fuck with the stocks, dog. Heavy, bro.
Man, you got it?
Heavy, bro.
Let me ask you a question. Have y'all used AI to fuck with stocks yet?
No.
They're saying AI helps people now. They say that they help you now. AI, ChatGPT helps stock market.
So another question about 50 though. So what do you think about 50 and Big Meech going at it, dog?
Man, that's horrible. Okay. But that shows you the immaturity of 50. I have to say it, and I'm not going at 50. Even if me and 50 wasn't, I'm just gonna say what my 60-year-old ass knows now. That's immaturity. Like at the end of the day, like because 50 and Ross made a hit fucking record with this man first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? First, you gotta realize that. Why wouldn't he pay homage and take a picture? Like what the fuck, bro? He made the song when he was in jail. It's only right this man that song put Meech on the fucking map.
Yeah,
before BMF, the shit.
Yeah,
that song put Meech on the map. Like that just wasn't no.
Yeah.
People do songs about people, but that might have been the biggest song that somebody could have did about somebody that blew them up like that. Like that, like.
That'll be fake as hell if for Meech to be like, nah, I ain't gonna take no picture with you, nigga. Like, nigga, I blew you up before 50, goddamn. You know what I mean? Everybody was on 50 dick, like,
listen. To be honest, women do that. Women get mad, like, if you know what I'm saying, like if some women don't like you still dealing with your ex in any type of form and fashion. They don't want you to be friends or nothing. That's a woman type thing to me when I see that.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, I can understand that if you're a girl because you got to respect that. But even that, goddamn, we niggas, and I can't take a picture with a nigga or even do business with you because I'm doing business with you? Nigga.
But my thing is, he's way older than 50 and Rick Ross. So it's it's like that beef is not even in his thing, you know?
No. I don't know about way older than Ross. I don't know what Ross age say he's old, but Ross is up there too now. Don't let Ross fool you.
But no, Meech down there 60, but Meech about almost 60.
I'm 60. Meech probably 57, maybe. He's 58,
Ross like
maybe.
40, 48 or something like that.
No. Ross is in his 50s. Ain't no fucking way Ross 48.
Oh, okay.
Ross got to be like 51, 52. If he is, man, then shots and salute to Ross because I thought I didn't because when I first met, I didn't know he was that much more younger than me. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm in the 60 club, so, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm older than everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, praise God, man. Who would thought that, man? Back then, when you think of 60, you thinking old as fuck, dead. You know, nigga, I'm going to be honest, for everybody that makes 60, ain't nothing changed, but you look at life different, and you have to. You're supposed to look at life different. You cannot look at life the same. You have to guide these young niggas in a better way. You don't have to, even if you don't want to be you're preaching to them, just your actions and the shit you stand for. You have to stand by that. It's not being hypocritical. It's okay to transition and change. We are allowed that as an adult. It's called transitioning. It's like when a caterpillar turns into a fucking butterfly. You can't stop the process. You can't. You know what I'm saying? It's the process of being an adult. You can't be a young nigga. You could look young. You could dress in young. It's nothing because it's the first time that all the generations are dressing the same. That's just hip hop. So fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It's not me dressing young. It's me dressing hip hop. You know what I'm saying? The young niggas dress hip hop and the older niggas dressing hip hop. You know, it's not us dressing young. I was dressed like this before you was even. I be telling my son, like, what the fuck are you talking about? You was like in my nuts when I was dressing fly, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, remember the life. We were the life givers. You was swimming. You was one of a billion up in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Yeah, like, see, this is the first time where young niggas are really missing out because the new generation is really tossing the older niggas aside, and because they run into the internet. The way the natural order thing was, each generation looks up to the generation before them. That's the natural order of things, and that's why they come out to be dope individuals. At least now, this generation skipped over us because they went right to the internet.
Right.
They said, fuck us,
Right.
and they went right to the internet. So everything the internet do and say, and the internet is half of it's lies, and half of it is false, and they're being raised by that. And, you know, it's some of them, you know what I'm saying? It's just a fucked up situation because you're old. What do you mean I'm old? I know the potholes you're gonna walk into. Don't you want to know them?
Right.
You don't you want to know? Like the internet is not gonna tell you that. They're gonna tell you you're gonna crash out, and that's what you're seeing. You're seeing because the internet's energy is so big on these young kids, and the music is so big. It's an energy that people don't understand. It's all physics. That those harmonies and that energy is so strong, they can't shake it. And that's why everything they do comes from this. Every move they make is made from this. You know what I'm saying? They're being distracted. Young guys being distracted by ass and titties all day from that. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, it's a major distraction, you know, for our community. And you know, if you have kids, you gotta be mindful of what they watch. You know what I'm saying? When they're in their 11, 12, 13, 14, 15s, because the shit that's on the internet, it'll grow them up quick, and their minds ain't developed enough to grow up that. Some things have to, see, we grew up natural what you see. It's a natural aging of what you see. Now they're seeing shit way too early, and they're not growing up the same time. So it's making them fucking short circuit. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, we have a whole generation of people short circuiting because of what's going on with the internet.
That's especially messing with their mental. You know?
Oh, it's fucking them up. Look at when we grew up without the internet, there was shit happening. The shit that's happening now is like you just can't. I'm looking at it like only older niggas could know. You're like, what the?
Man, they catching everything now.
People, the type of shit that young people and everybody in general are doing is all because of the internet.
Yeah.
They just cannot take the waves. See, people don't realize that this is all like, you know how like an antenna works? There are things in our mind that work the same way. There are metals in us. We have a bunch of metals that conduct vibrations. Okay? Harmonies. That's why when you listen to certain songs, you cry. When you listen to certain songs, it makes you mad. Some songs you drive and it make you press the gas pedal for another 40 miles. You don't even know it. Like it is a direct correlation to our emotions. Harmonies and vibrations are to who we are. And if we're not controlling them right now, you know, we're allowed, because when I grew up, that music wasn't low vibrational. Like, believe me, I can't listen to hip hop 24 hours. I listen to sports talk radio or something. I gotta detach myself from it. And even when you listen to the R&B now, it's only talking about fucking sucking and banging. It's not talking nothing else. So the girls are just growing up listening to that. They just start listening to getting fucked all day, every day. Like they're not listening to nothing else of substance. And niggas is listening to kill, shoot, fuck. That's all they listening to, and these kids are listening to it 24 hours. That's it. And the images is that. So of course these motherfuckers are growing up without even. They're not growing up the way we did, where there was a natural order of how you grow up. They are growing up because of that. We are losing them because of this, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say it, but hip hop is really failing us. It's failing these kids right now.
In your opinion, do you think it's being programmed like the music labels are programming the artists to put out this music?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, because they got scientists that know how it's deep. The shit I'm talking again is metaphysics, it's quantum physics and metaphysics. This shit really works. They know how to. They're using this to control the masses. Mm-hmm. It's and to be able to get money. Every minute on there, you are because you're on there, somebody's getting paid for advertisement. You know what I'm saying? The companies are being paid because of your eyes and your attention on this. So it's like if you, you know, it's man, it's.
They're what?
Walmart is switching to the blue lights.
No. Is that like the Kmart thing back in the day?
Nah, it's the light that puts your body in fight or flight mode, puts you in stress, and you make worse decisions when you're stressed out.
Wow.
Spend more money while inside of Walmart under that blue light.
Wow.
And then you're not gonna want to come back because you're gonna remember how you felt when you was inside the store.
Wow.
Like the frequency shit you just talking about.
You see what I'm saying? They know how to make us. Okay, for instance, we know the easy shit is like porn is the most $1 trillion industry where it's like, okay, you watch it and you pay for it. That's the easy part. But to have you think every day and watch your every movement, they know what to advertise to you. They know what to add. They know what to sell you. They know whatever you look at, you stop at and give it more than everything else. Feed them that more. If you stop at some ass, feed them ass more. But what comes with the ass is this type of advertisement. If you stop at cars, give them all the cars. If you stop at whatever it is, it's designed to fill your. Believe me, they suckered us in when there was no advertising. It was just us on the timeline, and you. Now you do not control that timeline. All right, it is your page, but they're making the money off it. And yeah, YouTube pays you pennies, and Spotify gives you fucking crumbs. Man, do you know we have the music business right now with the technology of streaming, artists are getting fucked royally. More than they've ever. At least when you had the physical copy, at least if you wasn't a half a dummy, you could know what you're being owed. Now, you don't know nothing. You don't know where your shit's being. They say your shit's this many million streams. How the fuck do you know? How on God's earth are you gonna know that you've streamed 100 million or 30 million?
But how you gonna know if these many records sold?
Because of the make of them, the physical copies, you can track them down.
Oh, okay.
Physical copies are being stored somewhere.
Oh, okay.
You know they back on pound though.
We talk, but not like before. I'm saying right now they say, okay, you stream this month. I've streamed 100 million. Give me, you get $600. So $600, 100 million people listen to my shit. That means that 100 when you stream. Now let's be logical and have common sense. Stream means you listen to my shit. Goddamn it, you listen to my song. I entertained you for those 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. All right. Why the fuck am I only getting a fucking half a penny off of that? God damn it! Like why the fuck am I? You just listen to my shit. What am I getting off? Who agreed from? I didn't agree that they could listen to my shit for half a penny. Why did y'all agree to that shit?
For a half a penny, nigga?
That's what a stream is. A stream is a point penny. A fucking point penny is a fucking stream. I never agreed for that. If I had to say so in it, you want to listen to my shit for at least 50 cents. Fuck it. At least give me $1, nigga. You want to listen to my shit? Dollar ain't shit nowadays. You want to listen to my? I mean, if you're gonna ask me if we're negotiating, it is my shit, right?
$1 per play.
What the fuck? It's my shit. That's why Nipsey did that shit. Nipsey said, if you want my shit, pay me $100. You want my mixtape, pay me $100 fucking dollars.
Rest in peace,
Fuck you,
my
streaming
nigga.
niggas. Rest in peace. Yeah. Pay my shit. Yeah.
So let's get into this Diddy trial, man. Do you think Diddy, man? Because they first was trying to get a nigga 11 years, bro. They offering them shit.
We knew he wasn't getting that.
Did you think that was fair for him to get? I don't think that shit was fair, bro. I was like,
I'm the wrong person to ask any black man. I don't give a fuck. Free all black men.
But
if it was up to me, don't let me be president. I'm letting everybody out.
But
I'm pardoning everybody. Murder, you get a second chance. But everybody get out. If you black, it's called if you black, you get out. Second chance if you black rule. If I'm president.
Are you gonna let them out, or are you gonna give them help? Because a lot of people like in
we're
black
gonna get them
communities,
help. We're gonna get help. Yes, we're gonna get all the other shit. But I'm just saying, when you're ready to let them out, I'm gonna have a whole committee to do all the other shit. But yeah, we're gonna every black man get out.
But
first, they get out first. If you white, you gotta wait.
If you white, you
just gotta wait. We're gonna get to you, but I gotta let my brothers out first. All right, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to you.
Facts, though. We're gonna get to you, nigga.
We're gonna get to you.
My niggas,
biracials.
Biracial black.
You black.
Nigga, my son biracial.
You black. Yeah, you black. Listen,
black.
once the black get in you, you know what I'm saying? You black. That's the dominant gene, baby. That's the chromosome, baby. Once that's in you, that's it. Let me tell you, if you have a baby if y'all have a baby, the baby gonna be dark.
Of course. course.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
But, see, me now, I'm Panamanian in Trinidad.
Black, all black. It's all come from black. All come from black. All black.
Sure we Latino.
Yeah, man, we all come from the motherland, bro. Yeah, man, come on, man. Shit, it's all good, man.
But no, I was just saying, bro, with the Diddy trial, bro, I don't think, bro, I thought Dog was going to get off because so much shit showed that this nigga.
Nah, he couldn't get off. There was no way. There was no way on God's earth because of all the. Look, this is what happened.
They sentenced him off of domestic violence.
Let me tell you what happened. Fuck the domestic violence. Let me tell you something. Diddy, right, been taping niggas since the 90s, right? Freak offs and tapes, right? Now, obviously, he was a genius because he taped them because one day, if anything come on me, shit, I got the tapes. All right? Yeah. Do you think the tapes was just rappers and nigga? Let me tell you. Do you know who party? Okay, when it comes to celebrities, right? White people love to be next to the celebrities if you fuck. Do you know it's like? Listen, Diddy, my brother was senators, the biggest white people you know, Leonardo DiCaprio. Hey man, my brother wants to come. He's gonna be in Miami. Can he come by with the party? They're gonna be like hell. They love to do that. They love to brag about. Listen. I know Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They want to party there more than anybody because this is a new world to them. Yeah. For some reason, white folks, you know how they party. It ain't like us. So when a white person goes to a Diddy party, they turn the fuck out. They don't never want to leave. They want to come back every day. Every day. I'm rich. I want to come every day.
Have you ever been to a Diddy party?
I went to a Diddy event. It was in Manhattan. It was a party, but it was an event. I don't want to. When you say party, it's like, oh, he was at a party.
You took him off. You took him off of his. He was saying something though, bro.
Well, no, I'm just saying the white folks, right? When you look at the trial, they went and grabbed a bunch of tapes from the house. Tapes was all through that house.
They ain't find nothing on the tape.
No. We don't know what they seen on that tape.
They said they ain't find nothing on the trial.
We don't know what they seen. My thing is this. You don't think that there was some real important white folks on them tapes?
Yeah.
You really think it was just niggas on them tapes? You don't think we talking senators, mayors, governors, fucking hedge fund investors. We talking, my nigga. One thing, this is what I do know when you rich. When you rich,
that's a fact, though.
When you rich, the freaks, the freak offs get better because when you rich, the quality of pussy is better when you rich. That's just a fact. So now the quality and the amount is better when you rich.
Yes,
that's just a fact.
I like that. Just
a fact.
When you broke, you get them lazy hoes.
when you broke, you getting settled pussy. It's just how it is. You settling. Now when you tricking, you just paying for the moment. Right. But you want the best you can eat, whatever your money can pay for. Right? That's all I got. Well, that's what you get.
I'm giving you 500. You better turn me out now.
Y'all niggas know for a fact that there was some important white folks. Remember, they got the cameras from LA and Miami. There was some important people freaking off. And now you got three types of people. And everybody's God's children, so we're not going to judge. But the three people are, you got your celebrities over there who are single. Yeah. So if you see them on the tape, it ain't nothing. Fuck it. They fucking who they want to fuck. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, if you see a celebrity who's married fucking some shit, that's going to hurt them. All right? Yeah, that's going to fuck them up. Now, if you see a celebrity that's, of course, when you throw the gay part in there, when you throw the GAA word, now that's a whole different level of exposure. Right. So let me tell you how the feds work. The feds, those people were the first one to get interviewed. You see, when they got them tapes, they went to them people, they got interviewed first. See, look, on my criminal, 160 people got interviewed. I never knew, because I never got indicted for the criminal. That interview folded once they found out that all the money we was making was legit money, that I wasn't selling drugs, and they couldn't pin me on the bodies. They just threw the bodies in. some bodies in Boston. They just threw that in just to make it a RICO. But they offered me 25. Went to my mother's crib, God rest her, told her to tell me take 25. And I was like, hell no. But they interviewed 106, the whole source staff. They was grabbing niggas out of jails, a lot of niggas from Boston. They did interviews. It was the same thing with the Diddy thing. When the feds come in, they do the interviews. The only witnesses they got is the motherfuckers on tape. Some of them, they know who are celebrities, so it's easy to call them. Hey, listen, what was you, what did you see, Some of them, they, you know what I'm saying, were probably the staff and the assistants, but you know that there was some important people on there. So that kind of shaped the way things went, believe it or not. Like, this is America, people, and believe me, when you see how Trump is moving, all right, well, the rest of them move like that too. It just ain't Trump. Trump's just the president. But all those high-ranking white folks who are high-ranking and rich, man, they count. And them motherfuckers, like, they ain't going down. Like, judges and shit could be bought. The criminal system could be bought. It's been bought since the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make it work for them. Diddy had to be the fall guy for that, of all that, after all that. Diddy will be home in a year after he takes the program, the 50% off in the halfway house. He'll be in a halfway house in 9 months. You know what I'm saying? Everything's cool. He shouldn't even fucking complain. I don't think he shouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
Man, he was on that chair crying. That's what it fucking looked like. You seen him on the chair and shit.
Diddy wants,
you ain't seen the picture of the nigga on the chair, nigga. The nigga was on the chair like
nigga,
this.
If you
nigga.
listen, no nigga want to be in jail, especially a nigga who got money, who was smashing everything possible. You get used to that. You want to go home and fuck. Yeah, you want to go home and eat good food and do all that. He just wasn't out here bullshitting. Shit, you missed that shit. Damn right he crying. The fuck? Shit. He's still gonna get the best pussy coming to his crib. It's not gonna stop. The nigga still got millions of dollars.
He's not.
You don't think his money's gone?
Hell no. What?
No.
Come on, man.
Do you really think Diddy is gonna get out of prison and work at Walmart? Like,
Diddy, let me tell you something.
Y'all
gotta understand. Y'all gotta understand. Diddy, you gotta give him. Diddy is not no ordinary nigga.
Nah,
Diddy got money. He put money away.
Yeah.
He's not stupid by any means. Now I'm saying, of course, everything's off the books now because he registered sex offender. It's gonna be hard.
No, he ain't a registered. That's not. He's on the fucking prostitute. He been buying prostitutes. That ain't no sex offender.
Nah, but they have to still register him as because it's still transferring thing. Not that he took sex.
So if you caught buying prostitutes, you under the sex offender list?
Yeah, absolutely.
What?
Absolutely.
So if you buy some pussy in a strip club and walk out that bitch, you on a sex offender?
No, only if you get locked up and you get prosecuted for it.
God damn!
But you gotta understand. But they trying to embarrass Diddy.
Yeah.
None of this shit happens to regular niggas because we all listen. Diddy got
niggas buy pussy all the goddamn time.
Diddy got time simply.
Nah, I don't buy pussy.
Diddy got time.
I don't buy pussy. I don't buy pussy. I've never bought pussy. I swear I've never bought pussy. Niggas buy pussy all the goddamn time.
But one way or the other, you are paying. One way or the other.
Yeah, one way or the other, you are paying. Yeah, you're right.
Whether you buy the Chanel bag or the diamond or the thing, you're paying. It's not paying. You want to make her feel good, and girls like nice things, and unfortunately, nice things are expensive. You want the pussy, they want the nice things, and that's just how it works. That's just how it works. It's the natural balance of life. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not buying pussy. You feel me?
We want the pussy more than they want the dick. The pussy to us is that's what the whole Apple thing was. It wasn't that. See, pussy wasn't supposed to feel this good. Pussy was just be there to make babies. It wasn't there for us to be happy.
Hell
with
yeah, they done got the creaming and bouncing on that motherfucker and shit.
God never meant pussy to be good.
I don't know why you think that.
No. It never was meant. No. That's why they bit the apple, because if he'd have bit the apple, the pussy we would have been busting off. We wouldn't have felt that feeling. Think logically, right? A man's feeling. I don't know how a woman feels, but when a man ejaculates, it's one of the best feelings. A man chases that, thinks about that every day. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me get my point. Let me get my point. All right, men There is nothing more than we want. Nothing more else than we want is to bust off in a bad bitch, right? Right? Hold on. Once we get that, once that feeling's gone, right? For the moment, we're relieved. And for the moment, you're not even thinking about the chick, the bitch, the pussy, the nothing. You got that off. You're happy as hell. It's the best. It feels better than eating. It feels better than playing sports. It feels better than anything, right? So all I'm saying is that guides niggas' lives. That guides niggas. Everybody. All of us.
The power of the PUSSY.
Why do you go to strip clubs? Why do you go? Niggas go to
strip club. That was my first.
No, for pussy.
No, I don't go for the pussy.
What? What are you in there for?
What money?
What money?
We had the bitches stripping.
That's fine, but you ain't never went yourself to go. Never come.
Yeah, I go on
Well, what the fuck are you talking about? Come on, man. We go in there. Listen, there is nothing.
Not the tricking mode.
Nah, listen, bro. Listen, we all listen. Until
I know niggas that
pussy,
go in the strip club just to fuck. You feel me? They be like, bitch, I ain't throwing no money. I'm here to throw you a little something for a little something. Bitch.
Listen, at the end, no matter what, like women is what men want more than women want us. You just got to understand that because pussy is way better. Pussy is the ultimate. Pussy is everything.
It starts with
It's everything. There's nothing better than pussy. There's nothing better than I don't know about a lot of shit.
Money's better.
But you use the money to get the pussy. You don't use the pussy to get the money. You use the money to get the pussy.
But you're right. I'd be depressed as hell if I had a bunch of money and I ain't have a woman. You're right.
Why do you need money and you ain't getting pussy? You want to look good for the pussy. Why are we looking good? For the pussy. Niggas like, I just want to feel good. Get the fuck out of here. What do you mean you want to feel good? You just dress so you can feel good? No, you dress it so you can attract a woman, man.
Niggas locked up in America, man, and ain't gonna never get out. You know?
What that got to do with anything?
You got a lot to do with that.
What?
On the pussy pad.
That ain't got, no.
I need to get out.
No, I'm talking about while you out. Pussy is the number one thing. Is what?
Do
What are you talking about? Locked up.
Do y'all think men think about sex more than women?
Absolutely.
Yes.
1000%.
Yes.
For real?
Yes.
So y'all women, I think women sit there. I think they be on some bullshit.
Nah.
I think women be thinking.
Women want nice things.
I was about to say,
What do you think?
They gonna get the show.
period.
We know this. Y'all act like y'all don't.
So when you go through the door, they know who the fuck they want to fuck that night. I'm just.
But they're not thinking about dick all day.
Men
Yeah,
They thinking about trips, money, food, clothes, all that shit, bro. Cars. They think about everything but dick. They know the dick is their pathway to it. Okay, so somewhere along the way,
the dick is the pathway to it.
you know what I'm saying? They know that, so of course dick is a part of it. But us, it's just pussy. As soon as we looking at a bitch, damn, I want to fuck her. Every motherfucker you think you want to fuck, you at the bank, you looking at a bitch. I want to fuck her. Come on, man.
Every time I see a bad one, I be like, damn, I want to see what she look like naked.
I ain't gonna lie. I be like, I wonder if she's a good woman, man.
You ain't right.
That's the last thing you thinking about. The first thing you looking is her ass, number one. The thing she's shitting out of is the first thing you looking at. I'm telling you, we some different type of. We're a species of human before we are civilized. We are animals, and believe me, a dog sniffs the ass all day and night, and he wants that. He's sniffing that shit all day. Yeah.
He the male dog. He want that.
Yeah, sniffing the ass. Like, what the fuck you sniffing ass? Turn them on. And shit. The motherfucker just shit, and you sniffing his ass. Like, we animals, man.
It is.
Pussy runs us, bro.
It is.
Pussy runs us, bro. It runs us, man.
But that's every male species, though. That's every male species.
My worst situations in life have come. I wouldn't say worse, but my most trying and challenging have been. And I done been shot, been wars, shooting at niggas and shooting weeks and weeks of shoot. Women has been my yeah, man.
I ain't had my ups and
man.
downs.
I'm talking, man.
Wars, yo. They start
Wars within.
No,
They start wars within.
Listen.
Your whole makeup is all fucked up over women.
It's this though.
You're out your character
women
over
are the
a woman.
most beautiful, everything, right? But a scorned woman will take you through that shit.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? A scorned woman to take you. So it might be us scorning them.
Can I say something?
And when we scorn them one time, they might go out.
Can I put you on again? Can I put you on
Yeah.
again? Anything that bleeds for 7 days and don't die, you got to be careful.
Is that right?
Anything that bleeds 7 days and don't die, you got to be careful with. You got to watch your.
What y'all?
Yeah, they super. Nah, y'all are superhuman. Y'all are other. Y'all ain't. Y'all are
I
other.
agree. Superhuman.
Anything that bleeds 7 days and don't die is different. What other fucking thing you know bleeds 7 days and don't die? If we bleed 7 days, we dead.
7 days straight,
We dead. It's over. You gonna lay right there. 7 days dead as fuck, nigga. Let you get shot and bleed for 7 days, nigga. All right, nigga. It's over. No, I'm just saying y'all are different. Y'all are different, man.
That's why they said that's why God made women bleed because of Adam and Eve and shit. She made them eat the apple. He like, these motherfuckers ain't shit. You about to bleed, goddammit. Hey, listen.
That's true, but guess what? They really run shit. It's
women run the
it's
whole
crazy,
world.
man.
Women run the whole
I would have
world.
never admitted that shit. It took me 60 years to understand this. But man, and you're better off not. You're better off just see. This is the first girl that I finally just be like, you know what? You're right. You win. You win. No, you better take him serious.
Yeah.
You win. Like I really, I stand down.
You're argumentative though.
Right, but not with her.
I'm not argumentative.
Not with her.
I ain't argumentative though.
Not with her.
I am not argumentative.
So you let her get the last word? I'm answering her. Is that true?
Last word.
Am I argumentative?
Are you argumentative? No, he's not. Okay. Silent, like.
That's dope, bro.
I am so nonchalant.
What you doing? We drinking? Like, oh, okay.
I have been argumentative.
But look at women in hip hop. Look at how women. Okay, so I'm gonna ask y'all. What do y'all feel about the Cardi B Nicki situation?
I think Nicki needs help.
Hello?
Nicki, like, why?
Nah,
like,
Nicki
why
can't
can't
get
you give
no
her her
hard
flowers?
Oh
my God, you're a bar.
What do you think about a woman having
First of all,
baby?
Cardi B doesn't even write her own lyrics.
Okay.
So,
okay, but you can't give her her
She
flowers.
don't write her
You
own
can't-
lyrics. So she's not in the hip hop.
Okay.
Can I ask you
But
something?
she
Can I ask y'all
flowing, but
something?
she
This is a good
flowing.
conversation. What do y'all? One thing I do know, Cardi B's fans and people that like her, they don't give a fuck. They really stick up for her. And I want to know what is it?
Nicki's fans too.
No. But Nicki is super talented with the lyrics.
Yeah.
You got Nicki's like a nigga. There's only a few of them. Kim, Foxy. There's only a couple of them. Cardi, I'm not gonna put in that. You can't put Cardi in that. Now, so what is it about Cardi that y'all really just adore about Cardi B?
Cardi is real to me. Like she give it to you real. She ain't faking.
Well, be specific. Give what real and what not. You faking what?
She gonna tell you about yourself in a minute. That's
why y'all like her. That's why y'all like her because of that.
In my opinion, I personally feel like Cardi is a girl's girl. She came out featuring so many women in the rap industry, and I feel like Nicki is completely the opposite of that. She don't want no other woman in the industry. She wants to be the only rapper.
I can take that.
And I don't like that. I'm a girl's girl.
I can take. You know what? Damn, you just opened my eyes because I'm like, what the fuck do people? Because shout out to Cardi, right? I'm not a hater, but I'm just not like.
I like them both.
When it comes to females, I like chicks that spit.
Yeah.
Because I come from that era, Kim, Foxy, like they spit, like they spit like niggas. Like even Glorilla, Glorilla.
I ain't know Glorilla came.
But I don't think Cardi spit like Glorilla.
Okay.
Cardi can spit.
No,
come on.
Cardi rap better than Glorilla.
But Cardi's rapping other people's styles. It's not her.
But she's not. She don't write her shit.
All right, so then
But they say Drake.
Nicki wrote every single song that she came out with.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
And she lied.
Except the hooks. Except the hooks.
Haven't wrote nothing for her.
Except the hooks. Except the hook. No, am I right? A lyricist, a real rapper, they gonna want to write their own shit.
Right, yo, he's right.
A real rapper is gonna write their own shit.
She's just a vessel.
I used to rap.
You can't be a vessel.
You're not gonna. Something about. Am I wrong or right? If you're a rapper, something about you is not gonna take no other man's lyrics.
It's personal.
You feel me?
Everybody can't be.
But I'm agree with y'all on this. Music is a team sport, and you have your writers, you have your people that can put it out, and at the end of the day, you try to put out the best song. So on that note, of course, she's the dopest at that. All right, but when you come from the actual writing and as a rapper, hip hop is a personal thing like poetry. It really is expressing you. Now people can say, okay, like they could see who you are. They could see who you are and write for you based on what's going on. But they really don't know you if you can write for yourself. That's all.
Do you see somebody coming up to Nas like, I wrote this?
Gotta be all nasty though. Like, why can't she give her props? That's what I don't like.
You know why? You know why? Because hip hop is a nasty sport. That's why. Right?
You can't sit back and not say nothing. You can't sit back.
You better grow some cojones.
Yeah.
All right, because it's blood sport.
Yeah.
So I want to ask a question.
It's all right for Eminem to sell that shit and nail the coffin, though, right? You know what I'm saying? But Nicki can't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, fuck that.
But this is the thing. Can y'all agree that, okay, Nicki had her run for 10 years. When Cardi came out, do y'all think that...
Dope?
Yeah. Do y'all feel like Cardi opened the door for other female rappers? Is what I'm saying.
No, absolutely not.
No.
What doors did Cardi open? Lil' Kim and them been open them doors.
No. Yeah, but what I'm saying is...
Females are still going through the doors that Kim and them open.
No, what I'm saying is Nicki ran it by herself for so many years.
She said inspiration. I think she gave inspiration to younger
You got to get props. Nicki came through Kim's door. They all coming through that same door.
You're right. But I think Cardi is giving inspiration though to people. She's giving inspiration.
No, Cardi's giving inspiration to chicks probably in the hood who come up. All right, but that's fine. But you don't got to be. Cardi could have been an actress and did that. You know what I'm saying? Cardi didn't have to be a rapper and did that. You see what I'm saying? We talking rap props, rap talent. Rap prop.
Well, I put her on the same level. She's a female Drake to me because Drake don't write his own lyrics. You feel me?
That's not true. Drake writes a light service shit.
That ain't what I heard.
Drake, no. Drake went down to Texas and was killing niggas on the mixtapes. Yeah, Ray, my son put me on a Drake a long time ago. Drake is Jewish.
Why do I always hear he ain't writing his own lyrics though?
Because niggas are haters. But I'm sure.
Nah, bro. There was proof of this shit.
No, Silas, I swear to God, no. Drake came up in Texas and Drake was killing niggas on like that kind of like battle rapping type of rap. Like Drake been writing. He's white, he's Jewish, and he's smart. Hip hop is about, when you start doing that type of hip hop, it's about your lyrics. That's why Lil Wayne was so good, because he went to school. Like a lot of niggas can't rap. Like you got to be some type of smart to rap. And Drake came from smart. You understand? That's why he's so good. He came from smart. You know what I'm saying? When like a lot of them lyrical niggas went to college, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them niggas went to college.
Nas ain't go to college.
That's why Nas is a fucking lyrical legend. Because when you don't go to college and you got it, now you're gifted.
Yeah.
Now that's God's gift.
Yeah.
There's only a few that got that.
Nas a different animal, boy.
Yeah, you got Jay-Z too. Niggas didn't go to college and their wordplay is immaculate. So that's God's gift. Not everybody's like that. I'm showing that. You know what I'm saying? And see, and I don't want to keep, I'm not buying a dead horse, but I don't put Eminem in that category.
Oh, my nigga Benzino.
I don't put him in that category.
You gotta put him
of Nas, not of Nas.
Okay,
not of Nas.
All right.
Not of Nas.
But lyricists though.
Right, lyricists is Nas and Jay. I don't put him in that category.
Okay.
Would you?
Eminem. You're gonna be mad at me, bro.
No, I'm not, because this is your, as an individual, this is your
shit. I grew up in the early 2000s.
You would put him in that category?
So he's in my top 5 lyricists.
No. You would put him in, you would be like,
top 5 lyricists?
No, I'm not saying top 5 lyricists. Because that's vague. I'm saying.
My top 5, can I get my top 5 lyricists? Nas. Okay. Jay-Z. Tupac, Eminem, and I get Jadakiss.
Oh man, damn! You're putting Eminem with them niggas.
I put 3 stacks. I put 3 stacks and Jadakiss together. You feel me?
Wow.
So
Scarface. Scarface. You would put Eminem over Scarface.
Okay. Well, okay. Lyricist, I replaced Tupac with Scarface. Lyricist.
No, you put Tupac up there. You already got him up there.
Tupac's my favorite rapper. But I'm keeping Eminem.
Biggie. You're putting Eminem over Biggie?
Yeah, lyricist wise. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, lyricist wise.
Oh my God.
Lyricist wise.
Over Biggie? Over Biggie?
Over Biggie?
Maybe it's a Detroit thing.
Lyrically,
Biggie gave Detroit the first props.
Nigga.
Biggie gave Detroit the first props.
Nigga.
Coogee sweated out. Like, come on,
Lyrically.
Damn.
I don't know.
Eminem ain't never wore a Coogee sweater, man.
Well, no. All right. Hey, listen.
Exactly, bro.
No,
That was a bad boy. But he's so old school. That's why. But he's a bad boy. That's because you older. I don't know if I can put LL with.
I'm not gonna put lyrically. I'm not
gonna put Eminem over Prodigy from Mobb Deep. I'm not putting Eminem over Prodigy.
Eminem is in my top 6 lyricists, bro.
So that means that Eminem is your number 1 lyricist in Detroit.
No, he's not.
In Detroit, then.
Well,
Because you don't got not one Detroit rapper in your shit but Eminem. So if Eminem's in your top 5, then that means he reigns supreme over all Detroit rappers.
Lyrically.
That's all we talking lyrically.
But
what are you saying now?
But I listen to Vezzo and I listen to Sada Bay. I listen to all of them way more than I listen to Eminem. But I listen to them. I listen to Nas.
So that means he's number 1 in Detroit then, which is cool.
It's hard to say that.
No, you just said it. You said he's top 5. So that means he's number 1 in Detroit.
Lyrically.
I would have put Eminem over Raekwon or Method Man from Wu-Tang.
Hold on. Lyrically.
I just can't do it. Coogee rap. I can't put Eminem over Coogee rap.
Eat them niggas' ass up.
Who?
Well,
bro. Come on, man. Y'all tripping.
LL got old words though. Niggas is still saying I'm hip and I dig it. You know what I'm saying?
But I put a lot of
Jive Turkey. You know we ain't saying that shit no more.
It's hard to say it though because I put Scarface. Scarface is in my top 5 too though. Scarface is in my top 5 too.
How you not gonna put Scarface?
Scarface is in my top 5.
Pop my number 1, bro.
Pop my number. Yeah. But
nah, Jay-Z and Nas are like.
I feel Pop more than his.
I feel Pop more than
Yeah.
I feel the shit out of Pac. Pac is my nigga too.
Yeah, I can't.
Biggie too.
But it's hard to say it, bro, because
you put an Eminem in because he's home team. If you was from anywhere else, Eminem wouldn't even be coming off the list.
The West is hard when you.
Eminem got a major influence on Detroit, and I respect it. I just respect it.
But everybody in Detroit don't fuck with Eminem though.
I'm from the East Coast and I fuck with the West Coast. My favorite rapper is Snoop Dogg. Is
Eminem more lyrical than the game?
Is Eminem more lyrical than the game? You know what? If I could put Eminem in the game in the same boat, I could. Lyrically, I could. Because both of them niggas use rhymes. You got niggas right now, right, who don't rhyme with analogies and elevator and masturbator and shit like how Eminem do, right? That's not their type of hip hop. That's a whole. Then you got battle hip hop where they're using analogies. I'll kill you like Freddy Krueger's knife. There's different ways of hip hop.
Yeah.
My type of hip hop is more Nas, Jay-Z type of shit. That's not the same hip hop that Eminem does.
No, that's not. But I respect.
That's a whole different fucking genre of hip hop.
But your genre of hip hop isn't Andre 3000 either. But I put him in the top.
No. Well, I'm gonna be honest. When Andre 3000 came out, I wasn't even into the Outkast. I didn't even know what the fuck that music was. It took me to kind of
Atlanta nigga at?
To get into that.
Where he at? Because I was telling him too, and niggas in Detroit ain't bought Andre 3000 like that.
Not at first. It took niggas. Because you know why? Because Dre was introducing, Outkast was introducing a whole new type of music.
Yeah.
Dungeon Family was introducing a whole new type, not just music, a whole new type of fucking region. Like niggas wasn't listening to South. You wasn't in the East Coast listening to South ever.
Right.
You would never.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Period. I got signed to Rap a lot in '94, so I got to live in Houston back then, right? And so listen to this. So we had the Source vans one day, right? Because I was a fucking Scarface freak, and I got all them niggas down there. Magic Mike, like all I was fucking with all the 3-2 Rest of Dead, like I was fucking with all the producers and everything. I lived down there for like a year. So one day we was in the Source van and we had Ghostface Killer with us, right? This is when Wu-Tang's first album came out, right? He didn't even know who fucking Scarface was. And I had the diary.
What?
He didn't even know who Face was. And I had the diary. So you gotta understand, like, believe me, like it took a while. So when Outkast came out, because I remember he was at Source Wars, that's when they first was like, man, we got something to say, because they was pissed off because nobody heard that shit.
Got something to say.
Right. But the important thing is that they really opened up doors for really the South, to be honest. Because to be honest with you, wasn't nobody listening from the East Coast to South music.
They wasn't listening to Detroit shit either. It took a long time for Detroit niggas to get on.
Detroit, I never knew how much influence the Bay got on Detroit. Because when I listen to Detroit, I'm like, that sound like the Bay.
The Bay got influence on Detroit. We got influence on the Bay.
It sounds like the Bay West Coast, not LA West Coast.
No.
The Bay West
The Bay
Coast.
ain't nothing like Detroit.
No. When you listen, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest. When I'm listening to Detroit, I be hearing E40 for some reason, yo. And then niggas told me how E40 really came and fucked with Detroit.
Yeah, but I heard that.
It made sense to me then.
But I don't hear it though.
I hear it. I hear it.
I hear like
before the new sound.
Mozzie could be fucking with Mozzie could live in
Before the
Detroit.
new sound, I'm saying. Before the new sound, niggas was sounding like the Bay Area. I swear to God.
Come on, Mozzie from Sacramento.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with them.
You gotta remember, MC Breed was my nigga. Rest in peace. I never got caught with a kilo, and if I did, that shit was. Do you understand how y'all niggas don't be giving Breed his flowers? Breed was like really killing shit with that shit, man. Niggas wasn't up on Detroit music until Breed what killed that shit. That was a major national record.
Yeah. But MC Breed was from Flint.
But
niggas, yeah.
It's like West Coast. MC Breed.
Yeah. It was, but he was from Detroit. Niggas was like, he's from Detroit. For real, yo. For real, yo. That song was big as fuck. He used more bounce. I know he didn't get paid off it because, shows, but because it was a sample, I'm saying publishing-wise, you couldn't get no money. Because he used the whole fucking song and just killed that. Ain't no future in your frontin'. To the beat, y'all. That shit was what? Wasn't no niggas listening to Detroit until that nigga came out. Real talk. Period. Like, I don't remember a Detroit song until Breed came out.
You ever heard of Big Herc?
Nope.
Okay, all right.
Hey,
nope.
So going back to the lyrics, what you think about Busy Bone?
Again, when them niggas, when you introduce something in hip hop, then you're like legendary. Okay. That style that they came up with, that everybody came out. Even Mariah Carey started singing like that. It's just, like everybody got on that after that. Okay. That was, when them niggas came out that game, it's not easy introducing a new style to the fucking world.
Right.
That's never easy. Now, you could rap and make money and everything, but them niggas introduced a whole new shit that only them niggas was doing. Now, I know Crucial Conflict's going to be kind of mad, you know what I'm saying, because they was kind of doing it, you know what I mean? And Twista, right? Because they was about to beef they had problems at the Source Awards, at the 95 Source Awards. Bone Thugs and Crucial Conflict, and it was and then Ice Cube. There was a lot of attention at the 95 Source Awards. It's the first time niggas from around the country first seen each other.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't seen each other.
Okay.
Niggas heard their music.
Together.
They was all in one place in Madison Square Garden, 1995.
Wow.
There was gonna be a lot of beef. Not just Suge Knight. He's flew in 100 niggas, flew in 100 Death Row niggas that sat in the middle, right, in Bad Boy. But it was also like Nas. They had beef with Ghostface and them had beef with Biggie because Biggie came out with the Baby on the album when Nas had it first.
Yeah.
Ice Cube had beef with fucking Bone Thug because Easy and them signed Bone Thug. They on Ruthless. It was just a lot of under beefs in there that niggas didn't know about.
So did you see from like the back and from back backstage.
I was right. What do you talk? I was there when Tupac grabbed the mic when fucking Q-Tip was getting their award and he did Out on Bail and wasn't even scheduled to do it. Took our sound man hostage, had that nigga put to the side and put their music in and went on stage with the whole Outlaws. Look, Big Sykes dead, he was there. Hussein Fatal was there dead. Gaddafi was there dead. Pac was there dead. Like all them niggas was there on stage and did Out on Bail and they wasn't scheduled. They just came in New York and stormed the stage.
That's hard.
And did Out on Bail. It's on YouTube.
When he on the red hat and the red,
that was Out on Bail. He stormed the stage. He didn't even.
That's my favorite Pop performance, dog.
All them niggas was there, and Big Stretch was there. He's dead. Like, okay, there was like about 5 or 6, and Noble, who just took his life from the Outlaws. All them niggas was it was about 5 or 6. He just suicide. He just took his own life.
Yeah, Noble. Yeah.
I got songs with all them. I did a song with Pac in the studio.
You got a song with Pac?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
Oh, I'm gonna find it.
1994. It was the same year as Source Awards. Freddie Fox. I was signed to Flavor Unit, Queen Latifah. And they was based in New Jersey, right? Freddie Fox, right? We was a group called RSO, and Freddie Fox was like this rapper out of New York, but he was this big nigga, and he was a street nigga, whatever. So he was signed to Flavor Unit too. So Queen Latifah had Flavor Unit Records, you know what I'm saying? So we was signed to her. So he, we ended up getting to an altercation, but then ended up being real friends, and he wanted me to rap on the song with Pac, because him and Pac was super cool. So I had to go to the studio by myself. Went by myself, because, I got a big crew. But I went by myself, and this nigga standing in the vocal booth with a big-ass machete with no shirt on, Freddie Fox. Big-ass nigga, big nigga, right? So Pop came in with Mo Preem, his brother, the Brand Nubian DJ Alamo. There was a group called Brand Nubian. DJ Alamo, and Stretch. He came in there with Stretch. Stretch was his man. Stretch was this big Queens nigga, street nigga from Live Squad. So long story short, man, we did the song called Killer. And then later on in life, years later, after Pac died and shit, Fox didn't do nothing with the song. So I got the song, had another person put another beat on it, and got sued by his mom. I had to give his mother $150,000.
What?
But Suge cleared it, but it was an honor to give Afeni $150,000. I had millions at that point.
Okay.
I said, Dave told me, I said, hey, nothing, man. Just, we're going to pay Afeni.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it was an honor. Like, because she, like, me, I was with the whole Black Panther. I was like, Black Panthers, that shit was, I was turned the fuck. That's why I love Pop. Yeah, I was a wild nigga in Boston. Because they had a Black Panther chapter, and I remember, I used to sneak out the house and shit, try to go to their meetings, man. My mother told my father he whooped the shit out of me.
Oh my God.
Yo.
Bro, I gotta come out to Boston, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
It
bro.
ain't the same no more. It ain't the same no more. Hell no.
Bro.
Oh no, they done controlled it to the point now where at least we retained our blackness. Now Boston is like Dominican. There's more Dominicans than they. What? Dominicans are running the hood right now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like they done ran niggas up out of Boston, man. For real, gentrification done fucked Boston up. They got white people in Roxbury now. I'm like, I wouldn't never ever think my eyes could see this. I'm in Grove Hall, looking at white people.
Hey, there's white people in Detroit now, bro, walking all through that bitch.
I can't believe that shit.
Yeah.
That same thing
That shit's crazy, man.
I seen so much white people in East Flatbush.
That's the plan. You see how we're all coming from saying the same thing? All right, it's not a coinky dink. It's a plan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, get these niggas, because you know what it is? Back in the day, the suburbs was get out the cities, because the cities was the ghettos. So people said, hey, we'll go to the suburbs to get houses and picket fences. They realized the money, the banks, everything is in the city. That's the heartbeat of life.
Yeah.
So now they want to come back. Get these niggas up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Get them out there to them urban wastelands where there's nothing out in these places. Right. You know, let their police fucking force deal with their asses. And them counties, that's chain gang. So you're going to get the worst time you can ever get fucking with that. Those are the sundown towns that niggas have to move out to. I didn't realize that. I've been in Georgia for 10 years, and my girl's like, damn, when she's saying it was racist, when I tell the stories, she be like, I'm like, damn, this is where slavery started. She was like, it was fucked up. I was like, it was fucked up there.
Yeah.
We was the south of the north. It was fucked up.
I don't know too many people from Boston.
Police was killing niggas on a regular in Boston. Nobody ever said nothing.
Wow.
We made our first record, got signed to Tommy Boy because we made a song called One in Chamber, and it was about one kid got shot, 17 years old, 8 times under a car. They found him, white police, another 3 times in the back of his head in a project hallway. And they found him police. But this used to happen so much in the 80s. So many Boston niggas that got killed by police, and it was never on no news or nothing. Wow. They hide a lot of shit in Boston. Like, it was wild.
Okay, yeah, I want to kind of switch it up. I'm going to talk about your daughter. She's so beautiful. Coy Leray. Yeah, so what's your relationship with Coy?
Well, that's my daughter, of course. Yeah. Very proud of her, and she just had my first grandbaby.
Congratulations.
Can't believe it. She's an amazing younger. She's more, I got 3 sons, but she's more me than my boys are.
Really?
Yeah, she's just that. Yeah. Her mom would be like, when she gets mad, they call her Benzino. That was an old joke. She was like, Ray, you better come get her. Benzino, you better come get her. You know, when me and her mom wouldn't be together, and she, yeah, I'm sending it to you, but yeah, I can't take her, Benzino. Okay. You know, but I just think like she really, what I think now, looking in retrospect and everything, right? Mm-hmm. And I look at how I live my life, and I think, because I was not, you know, of course, when I'm with my, you know, when I'm not with her mother, and I'm having her these times, she's seeing me with other women, she's seeing me on TV with other women. That can't be too fun to watch. Mm-hmm. And I just got to understand that, and you know, that wasn't something, I'm sure that was hard for her growing up, to know that her dad was famous but around other women and not her mom. And I can understand that. Like, I can fucking understand that. And you know, there's not too much I could say to make an excuse for it. Right. You know what I'm saying? It was just the life I was living, and those are the things that happened. Now, you know, I would hope that moving forward in life, you know what I'm saying, mm-hmm. you know, that as she gets older, as she is, that, you know, and her being a mother, you know what I'm saying, because we love each other, you know, we've spoken a few times, you know what I'm saying, and she's busy, you know, and, you know, a lot of people don't understand either. Coy in this life isn't necessarily, and she can understand this, and I know she loves me enough for this, like, but her being in thongs and bathing suits and all that, I can't be around that anyways. Right, and, you know, and that's her shit, you know what I'm saying, like, Coy is, you know, a firecracker, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny because my father's a street nigga the same way, but when under her post, and she could be twerking or whatever, and Schnapps will always like it, you know, granddad's like it, and I'd be like, you know what I'm saying? I'd just be like, damn, I can't do it, you know what I'm saying? I be wanting to do it. It's just that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck. But she got to understand, and at this point, I'm sure she does, that, you know what I'm saying, that everything she is me, and everything that I am is her. Right. You know what I'm saying? We are, you know what I mean? And now that I see it, it's scary how much of me I see in her. Like, fuck, like, my sons are laid back. Like, yeah, my sons are like, you meet Ray, he's older than her, and he's in the business. He barely talks. Like, come on, you know, Donnie, Chavo barely speaks. He's laid back. Oh, really? Taj, which is by the same mother she got, he's laid back, because, you know, but Coy is, no, not Coy. Not Coy, you know what I'm saying? I knew this, you know. I didn't know she was gonna be a rapper, but I knew she was gonna be. She's the one in front of her brothers. Like, if something jumps off, she's in front.
So y'all relationship is good now, right?
I think it'll always be good as a father-daughter. Now, as far as kids in a relationship, and I'm gonna say this because I feel high and I'm good and I speak good when I'm high. But, you know, me growing up, if I give any advice out to the young people, man, just wait to have babies. And if you're gonna have babies, really, really be with somebody and make a family, man. Because, man, there's nothing more doper than just living with everybody with your family. And I know that each one of my kids, because I grew up like that too, and we all grew up like that. Man, that's the dream of us, to want to be like the Huxtables and whatever family you see in the movies, because that's the only time we see it. Yeah. We ain't grow up around it, you know what I'm saying? But We don't judge, and we don't, and that's how it is. We love our father, we love our mother, and that's just the fucking way it is, man. We live, that's the way it is life. And you know, I love my dad. Me and my dad, like me and my dad's a street guy. Like me and my dad me and my dad pulled guns on each other.
What?
Broad daylight in New York City.
He said, "Was that a bonding? That was a bonding
on
moment?
each other.
That was bonding for y'all." Like
Me and
what?
my father is a real street guy.
Okay.
I'm a real street guy. When I start being of age, we butt heads over them. I'm not Ray anymore.
Okay.
But I still respect my dad.
Right.
So my dad introduced me to all this life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're responsible. But as now I'm older, in like my late 20s, 30s, and we don't agree on something. His temper's crazy, my temper's crazy, and it came down to it. But he's my hero. He is everything that I am. Like he taught me so much about being a man. And he's a man's man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you butt heads, and money is always the root of all evil. Okay?
Yeah, right.
Always. You know, I'm the breadwinner. But, you know, shit, he was supplying me. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck? You know, I have to take care of him. It's not even a question. You know, so if I got it, he has to have it. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna butt heads.
That's dope. So your dad was around your whole life.
I mean, he was in jail for 15, 20 years, but I went and visited him most of the time.
Part of your life.
Part of my life.
For forever.
Absolutely, and
Okay.
it makes a difference.
Okay.
Because there was things that I see now. That's what I'm saying. There were things that I would have never known. And my father was a lot of my guys' fathers growing up, because their father was never around. So they're like, damn, your father was with the mob, and your father got this, and your father. But then when he comes around, they love him because he's so gangster, and they just watch the Italian mob movies. My dad was really with the Italian mob in Boston, the main niggas. You know what I'm saying? So the older guys. So it's like when they seeing him, they seeing movie shit. So it's like, yo, and then anytime like celebrities would meet my father, they love him. Kim met him, Missy met him, Latrina, fucking everybody, R. Kelly, Mike Tyson, everybody, and they all, Raekwon, they all love Schnapps. Yeah, because when I had Club Zeno, Schnapps was down there wilding in Miami. I brought him down there, so he got the motorcycle thing, and he's down there with bitches, and he's down there, and he's, you know what I'm saying, he's out late night and he's wilding, and he's in the clubs and he's doing drugs, and it's like Schnapps, and he's his son's a multi-millionaire and he's a millionaire, and he's just Schnapps is down there. Why they?
As he should be.
Man, but Schnapps got close. Schnapps got close to niggas like. When you get down in Miami, we break bread with the hood, and I fuck with the hood heavy, so the hood got real close with him. So there's hood niggas that he knows that I didn't know. Like, then he was like, yo, man, we love your dad. I be pulling up on these, like, yo, your father, that's my dog. I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga? You know what I'm saying?
People.
They said, yo, one day, man, the police was chasing your father, and he got rid of him on the train tracks on a moped. I was like, that's Schnapps. He got away. He got away. That's Schnapps. That's what we call him, Schnapps.
So do you support Koi's career? Or like, what do you do to support his
career? At first, her rapping about that stuff, how can you? You know, how I want everybody, so they just not me.
Yeah.
And I'm an old school dad.
Okay.
How can you support something that's that type of lyrics?
Yeah.
How can I say I support it? Because I'm her father first.
Yeah.
So pussy, this, that, drugs, how the fuck am I gonna support that with a straight face and not be a father? You know what I'm saying? So I just be quiet. I just shut the fuck up. It's better just to shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I support that. You know what I'm saying? Like listen, I wanted my father. Listen, I don't know what's gonna happen with my sons, but I want my daughter in college, and she can't date nobody. And I don't want to date no boy. That's what I thought, because that's what I thought it had to be. I'm just, that I didn't. Again, I'm learning from TV. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, she needs to go to college, and fuck that. She needs to date a college guy, and nobody needs to have sex until she's married. And
Hey, speaking of dating, though, how you felt when she started? What she got?
I don't deal with that. I don't deal with dating. I don't deal with dating. I don't deal with that.
Your daughter dated Trippie Ray?
That's what
I did not know this.
She got a baby by her. She got a beautiful, and she looked just like Trippie too. I seen a picture of her today, and I was like, wow. She got fat little cheeks. She's so beautiful. But look, my thing is this: like, her daddy grew up heavily in the industry, right? She came out the womb in the industry. All my kids came out the womb. I was right there when it came out. I didn't look at her coming out because I never wanted to see the womb like that. So I watched all my kids come out, but I was at the top of the bed.
Did you cut the umbilical cord? Did you cut the umbilical cord?
I did. They had to grab my hand one time because it was just a lot. The blood, the kid, is just a lot. It was just a lot. I could never ever look at it come out. So I've never seen that. 4 times I was in 4 hospitals. I've never seen it come out. I couldn't do that. Yeah, because I like it the way I see it. I want to see it again the way I like it. I don't want to see, yeah, it's going through a lot right there. I don't know if I'm going to look at it the same. So, you know, but when I look at Koi and I look at now, it's just like, that's just me. Everything, all these years, she just was studying me. She just was looking at me, you know what I'm saying? Because honestly, because she was in studios all her life. Because remember, I'm getting them every summers, every motherfucking Christmas, every fucking Thanksgivings. They're with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm either in Atlanta, in Miami, I'm in New York, I'm somewhere. So here they come. And Ray got another mother, and Taj and Koi got different mothers, so they all got to come with me. You know what I'm saying? So I got them, and I loved it. It was fun. And they had fun. They could do what the fuck they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was cooking. We had money. It was like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, even when I didn't have the source, I still was in Miami, still balling, still had a little bit left over. I'm in the streets now, you know what I'm saying? Chill out now, you know what I'm saying? Don't ask no questions, Dad. It's still out here. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, but I noticed Koi was just always the outspoken one. I didn't know she was like going to be listening to Chief Keef and shit like that. I didn't know that shit. I wasn't with that. I wouldn't have been with it. I'd have been, but how am I going to tell her no? And my son, I'm allowing rapping. My son, I don't have a problem with it. It's, you know what I'm saying? But her, and she's not going to understand. You know what I'm saying? But we got super close when I remember she was with her mom in New Jersey. And this is one of my proudest moments of Koi. I think I told her that. But anyways, I'll never forget this. This was after Love and Hip Hop. This was after we got kicked off or whatever. And I wasn't doing that great at this moment. All right. So, I think I had just had Zeno at the moment, and I still was with Zeno's mother, right? So, you know, she when I went there, she had a job, and she had her own fucking apartment. And I just was like, and I ended up, we stayed the night at her apartment, and it was a small apartment in Jersey, and it was clean, it was nice. She had a roommate, right? But she was working at this place. And I was just so fucking proud of her because she couldn't have been more, she was like 18 or something. Right. Like, not like, she was like paying her own bills and everything. And I was just, she was like, yeah, it was just amazing. And like again, I wasn't doing that great. I don't even, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, you know, when I don't do great, I go back and hustle. Whether it's weed, I do my thing. I got to do my thing. I got to do what I know. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just never forget, she went to work and we were still at the house and we was leaving the next day, but I got to spend time with her. This was before the rap career. Now, I never knew she wanted to be this great big rapper. Like, she wanted to sing, and I used to put her in the studio singing. I got Mindless Behavior in the video with her, and I got a writer.
You Daddy of the Year for that.
Yeah, I got Mindless Behavior, paid them and all, because I had a hookup with Vince, their manager, and she rapped in one of their songs, and I got her to be in a movie on BET, the Magic City. It was a movie called Magic City, not stripping, but it was a movie called Magic City where she got a big role in it.
Really?
Like, that was the Z-Star. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that was Pops. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't want no rapping shit. I didn't want this bitches love so like, I'm not that way with it. I'm trying to do the other way with it. You know what I'm saying? I like Chief Keef. That's what I like. But then I had to realize, she made me realize, and even in what we went through all on social media, she made me respect her so much as a young woman who's like, fuck that. I'm not, because she had 2 older boys. When I got with her mother, they was 2 older boys. You know what I'm saying? Before anything. And I was taking care of them too. They had different fathers. So she got those older brothers, and she got Ray by, you know what I'm saying, me, and then, you know what I'm saying, then she got Taj. So she's the only girl. She was princess regardless. She was my little princess. She tatted on me. You know what I'm saying? But again, in my mind, I'm thinking, well, we got to push her away from this life. She cannot be, even if, I don't want my boys in, but you know what? If I'm in this and my boys, because I looked at how my father got me in it, You know what I'm saying? If whatever happens, happens. They boys. But she would never ever be in it. That's how I was thinking. But she turned that around, and people don't realize she got it on her own. It ain't like I just remember sending her a camera I had, a 35 millimeter camera Canon, because she had one of her friends with her that was going to be filming her, and she said she wanted to do her shit. And she was still working, and I sent her the camera. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, her mother's friend, son, had got with her, and they started doing shows in Jersey, and I didn't know about it. She's going to studios. I don't know about it. She's smoking weed. I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, because she had came down, you know, to live with me in Atlanta. She went to Cobb High School. Cobb.
Yeah.
You know, she went the same way Julia Roberts graduated. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
You know, but Coy was wild, though. You know what I'm saying?
Was she?
She's just wild, Coy. You know what I'm saying? Fighting, you know, because Coy always figured like they trying to pick on me because I'm light-skinned and this, that, and fuck that I ain't going for a pretty girl. But she just, you know what I'm saying? But it was like, I just was like, man, I don't think I would never, ever. This is a true story. I never told a story. So one day, I don't know when this was, but this was after all this. And this is when kind of right before the music. But they all came. This is one of the last times I got them all together. Because after a while, no matter what, they don't want to be around your parents anyways. They getting older. They don't want to be around you. Even if you're a cool parent. At this point, she'd been smoking and Ray, whatever. And I don't know if I let Ray smoke. I don't know. But I just remember she got real mad at me and she was staying with me. And she cried and slammed the door, right? And something happened. I just remember I had to go somewhere in the morning. I had some weed, right? And I left her some weed, right? And she woke up and the weed was there and shit. I was like so nervous. I was like, man, should I even do this shit? And that was like, I'll never forget that. I gave her fucking weed, yo. And then she didn't want to stay with me too much longer. She went back up to Jersey to finish out. But it was like, it wasn't going to work because, you know, I was a strict dad, man. You know what I'm saying? I was a strict fucking dad.
Yeah, I don't want. That don't sound strict.
Yeah, no. This was after that. This was.
Okay.
I'm getting my timeline, but yeah, none of that. I wasn't going for it. But later on, this was when I was here in Miami. I mean, Atlanta. She came up and she stayed, and then and it was like, you know, I said, fuck, you know what I'm saying? I was like, she's older than she's probably, you know what I'm saying? I said, I just, you know, it was like me saying, here, this is the white flag. When she started making it as a rapper, man, I just was like, and then she was like the whole disrespecting thing on the internet. I just didn't know how to take that. Yeah. But man, Coy's a fucking boss, man. I love her. You know what I'm saying? I see the journey she's on, and now that I look at myself, it's like, what the fuck can I say, man? She did it her way. You
can
know?
I ask you a question as a father?
Go.
All right. So I have a son, right? I have a 1-year-old son. Basically, I'm with him all the time. I'm with him 24/7 every day. I'm damn near a full-time father with him. But then I have a 16-year-old that never calls me, bro. Right. The only time he calls me,
I got advice.
But listen. He never calls me unless he wants something.
Right.
And I'll be like, bro, send me a picture of you. Do something. And then sometimes I'll be like, bro, I'm going up to Philly to see you. And then when I drive up there, he don't pick up the phone. And then I'm like, I drove up here for nothing. I'm mad about this shit. And then I'm always calling him. He don't never pick up the phone or really never text back like that. He don't call me for mother. He don't call me for Father's Day. He don't call me for my birthday.
I got it.
So
it's
what
not
should
you.
I?
It's not you.
He's
it's
16.
Not you. Look,
should I stop?
No, I got you.
Should I stop calling?
No. I got you. It's exactly what it is. So you gotta realize, like, again, it's all dysfunctional. Like when we having kids in the hood, we're really not ready to have them. Nobody's really stable. We're really not with anybody. We're having them out of lust and then sometimes out of accident. But when they're here, we love them. We want to do the best for them because we want to be there. Sometimes we have to go hustle drugs just to put food on the table. We're not even, this is, believe me, we're not ready for kids. Now, when you get past all that, we do the best we can. Now, when you're in a broken home, there's a lot of things that the kid's going through when it comes to his father. And since he's a hip-hop kid, meaning he's 16, rocking the same shit you can be rocking, right. He's not looking at you so much. It's not that he's doesn't want to check on you or he doesn't have the processing to do that. These kids necessarily don't have the processing because it's not like you was there with him all the time. And now he's so far detached because the distraction from the internet and bitches is so strong, it's necessarily not even you. It's like, look, bro, I'm doing my thing, my nigga, and if you ain't got nothing for me, you know what I'm saying? I don't have too much for you because now I can use that as an excuse to be like, you wasn't there for me anyways. You know what I'm saying? So you're really in a tough spot that we all are in. We all been there. Like the worst part of it is when when you're a dad and then later on your kids do good and it's like they ain't calling you. See, that's going to be the worst part. See, right now it's the other way around. Right now he's just out the nest. But let it be a thing where it's that your kids are doing amazing and you was there doing everything for them and then you ain't getting that call. That's what you're going to freak out. You just got to look at it like this. Listen, man, be happy they're alive. Be happy they ain't in jail. Support them as much as you can. Don't get mad at shit like that because at the end of the day, you know the shit that you wasn't around for. So just take it as it comes and give it to God. And eventually, it has to be situations and things that take place for things that put things back together.
But should I still? I feel like I'm kissing his ass, keep calling and texting.
Nah, man, it's not kissing his ass. He's your son. He's your son.
But he's 16 now.
It don't matter. It don't matter. He's still your seed. He's a walking, breathing specimen you have on this earth. He's the only one that's walking this earth that is you.
But even if he don't pick up, keep going.
No. I mean, I don't kiss ass either. I'm like that too, right? You know what I'm saying? Because so sometimes you got to give him a grace period. Yeah, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. Nah, like. If it's what you want to do. Only you know that. If you feel like you feel guilty and be like, I want to call. If you feel like, man, fuck that, you could be like, fuck that. If I feel like I'm in that fuck that mode, I don't got to answer to nobody because I sometimes we know us.
Because I'm in that fuck that mode. Like, nigga, I be calling you.
Sometimes you in the fuck that mode. Sometimes you in I love this nigga mode. Sometimes
I'm all of that.
All right, well, it's called you're a human fucking being.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just but. Since you're older, you have a responsibility, and this is what everybody's going to take. This is the politically correct thing to say. You gotta be the bigger person. You know,
I hate being the bigger person, though.
No. But
I mean, you do. That's not politically
correct. It helps. Being the bigger person really does help.
Did the Bible say honor thy mother, thy father, or say honor thy kid, nigga? They say honor thy mother.
No.
You call me, nigga.
He's right.
You feel me?
He's right.
It's
a commandment. But listen, but the Bible surely didn't know how these kids was gonna grow up the way they grew up, and we have to take responsibility. If we smashing and we had no parents on being with that family, then we should have never ever fucking busted off in that. That's our problem. You know what I'm saying?
We
Created that problem. We gotta take the ultimate responsibility. So ultimately, you gotta balance that. You know, you still gotta, because we all gonna get in a forget fuck moment. But at sometimes you do gotta realize, shit, that's me. I made that. I made that. The fuck, that's me coming at me. Shit, but I fucking made that. And sometimes if they too disrespectful, you gotta fucking love them from a distance because you don't want to hurt them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you don't want to get hurt by them. So and then that plays a part. I see it too much now. The black family has been so fucked up that it's sad that happens. Not just with sons, and it's all of us. And if one day we got to look at it and be like, it's more than a coincidence. This was designed and we all fell to it so we can collectively stop it. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't nothing but, we wasn't like that. You know, I always say this. I say, you know what? The only thing that's going to take it back is to really go back to the struggle. And I think when Section 8 hits, when people lose their Section 8, there's going to be millions of people living with their mamas and daddies again, and that's going to bring the family back together. Maybe that's what it takes.
You don't need that. I know.
That's what's getting ready to happen. See, in 2 years, listen, Section 8 is just for disabled and older people. In 2 years, if you are not disabled or older, there's going to be millions and millions of people losing their Section 8. I don't know if they're ready for it. I'm glad we could take the time to say this. There's going to be millions of people in 2027, right? It's going to take place in the mid to the end of 2027. That's going to be on the street. What people don't realize, it's not just, let's say that they say 15 million people, it'll affect 10 million. There's about 4 or 5 people living under that Section 8. So that's going to be 40 million people, 30 million that people don't understand is going to be homeless in another 2 years. Get ready. Remember I said that. The only place they're going to have to go is mama's house or grandmama's house. And that's going to bring motherfuckers. It's going to go back to what it was when I lived, when everybody lived together. But that's going to show you how far black people got and where Trump is sending us back to. We're all getting ready to be right back in mama and them's house because it's going to, but that could be the thing that get black families back together. So if we got to tear it all down and build it back up, let's at least build it back up to know our mistakes, to build it back up together now. Stop being mad at each other. Understand that we all are in this together, because at the end of the day, it don't matter who gets money. If somebody gets money and they shut in the black folks, put them on an island. Let them live over there with them.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
It got to be a different time. We got to spend within each other. We got to stop giving them all the fucking money. We got to stop spending everything with them. We have to spend within each other. That's the way the Jews did it. It's the way the Italians did it.
Yeah.
In these ghettos, there was all different types of white people in the ghettos before us. They all got out of them. We're still in them.
So with Coi Leray, how you feel about what Charleston White's been saying and everything?
I don't take him serious. You know, I don't take what's on the internet serious. You know, Charleston White wouldn't say that to me right here. If he was sitting right there, he wouldn't say that to me. You know what I'm saying? Or we would be really, you know, he'd have to fight me. You know what I'm saying? No, I mean, I'm not saying that.
He said he's shooting niggas that's trying to fight him.
I know how to shoot niggas too. Yeah,
is it worth it? Is it worth it though? Is it worth it? Like, I'm about to go to jail and both of y'all lose your life.
Like, Georgia's an open carry state now.
Let me finish my shit. Charleston White is an agitator. When you look at how Charleston White came in the game, he was trying to preach against what gang members were doing, trying to say what they were doing and how they were doing, right? And the way he was doing it, I necessarily didn't agree with, by kind of embarrassing them and trying to disrespect them. There's a way to talk to these kids. I'm sure when he was that age, he doesn't want to be taught. He wouldn't want to get talked to like that. That's number one. Now, I'm taking it way back when he was dealing with the guys from Chicago. And he's talking the way he's talking to them. Now he's disrespecting them, and some of them get killed. You don't got to disrespect the dead. There are people that love, regardless of what that boy did, people love him, and you got to respect that. We never, ever disrespect. Even if they did it as an adult, why are you doing it? So you're doing that now. So I'm looking. So now I'm watching you throw the Confederate flag shit on. You pushing the Confederate flag. You pushing the same shit that raped, tortured, maligned us. I mean, that fucking symbol is one of the worst symbols that you could ever fuck with. Don't play games with that symbol. Right. The Confederate flag is what represent all the death and maiming and torturing of black people. That's like what the SS for fucking Hitler and the Jews, that's what that should represent to us. So what the fuck are you wearing, buying all that shit, wearing it, thinking that shit's cute, and this is what you represent? Now, there's that. Now, later on in life, you see this nigga now, he got all the money. He dressing like a YN. He getting jewelry. Because he getting money now from these little things. So instead of when he get the money, you realize he wanted to be that in the first place. He wanted to be them young niggas. He was always the little cockeyed, little funny looking nigga that no, let's call a spade with a spade. He was always the nigga that grew up in his hood that wasn't the cool kid. That was the funny looking kid that bitches would talk about or never could, because he got the cockeye, he the funny, if he walked fun. Niggas, it's unfortunate because you're not supposed to do that. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
he said, I think his eye dead.
Yeah. I mean, but you know, but all that bitterness, it grew with him. So now he tasting fame. You understand what I'm saying? He like the nigga on 300, the nigga that helped the nigga, you know what I'm saying? That's who Charleston White is, and he get a little fame. Remember him? And he, you know what I'm saying? That's who I forgot his name. Somebody get his name for me. Because that's his new name. The nigga in the 300 that sold them all out, the funny looking gargoyle nigga that they put down with him. Now, yeah, listen, the nigga, but when you look at him, and then he always comes back with some smart shit. But all the goofy shit you do and all the horrible shit and all the disrespectful shit, and he agitates these young niggas. You start with him, they find you, check you like a man, and then you go to the police. Then you go to the police. I don't give a fuck who you shoot. You gonna have to shoot more people because nigga, my nigga. Do you think that the disrespect that he's giving niggas, that he could just walk freely through this and the motherfucker just nigga done slapped him upside his head with a gun in inside the barbershop already? Did you know about that?
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Yeah, he done got checked a few times now. And there's been a few other ones that I'm not gonna bring up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That he keeps those quiet. Oh no, he gets run up on, right? But my thing is this though. Is it worth it? Right. Is a few coins worth it disrespecting, because all you doing is disrespecting black people. Now you want to go against Charlie. How you going to go against Charlie Kirk when you was wearing all that fucking Confederate flag shit? How do you now go against the same people you was just bigging up all this time? See, he uses the people, the low-hanging fruit people, the stupid people on here who be actually thinking what he's saying is some real shit. There's nothing more than I hate. Well, they got the split screen, and they got this nigga saying something, and you got the nigga like this.
Yeah.
I be wanting to slap every nigga that be like that, yo. I want to jump to the screen and just knock them niggas out. This nigga be like, yo, the shit be so fucking obvious what he's saying, but he ain't saying nothing. But it's like he conned his way into the game where the people who feel like they're not going to be the celebrities and they're in the hood that they can relate to the fucking cockeyed dude who lives down the street. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, he don't do nothing good for the hood. Like, he has opinions on everybody, but he ain't been around Jay-Z, he ain't been around Nicki, he ain't been around none of these people. He ain't done nothing to earn the right to even talk about these people. So it's easy to jump on something when they going through something for him to give his little fucking 2 cents in it. But what the fuck has he done? We seen him on the fucking stand. He's on the stand. The funny shit about when he understand when he had his afro, this is when the nigga had money. I mean, he had money. He had hair. The nigga's on the stand looking on the stand like this. When you look at the nigga's leaning in on the stand like that. And he looking at the nigga like this with his cock eye like, you know, he right there, you know what I'm saying? Now, this was his best fucking friend. Like, but he'll say, yeah, I'm a snitch, and people will cheer that shit on. There's nothing cool about that. There's nothing cool with you telling the police. There's nothing cool with you starting trouble trying to bully somebody, disrespect them, their mother. Then they find you, check you for it, and you tell the police on them. When was ever that acceptable? I didn't live through the 70s, 80s, 90s. That was never acceptable in none of these generations. Where you could just start trouble. It's one thing. He's a civilian. All right. But if you starting the trouble, if you the one disrespecting the nigga, and then he gets you, then you go to police, you are the worst type of scumbag on the earth. You are the shrimp of the ocean. You are the shrimp, the crab, the fucking because you are agitating this nigga to go to jail. That nigga ain't bothered you. These people don't know you. You a spec. I did this for the community. I was around these mamas. He's a good talker. He's a con man. Now he lay in the bed with the girl, and he's like, look at the messages he's doing. How are you? This is the message that you who was the community leader. This is the type of shit you doing, the goofy shit on the internet. This is what you proud of. And I'm not gonna go back and forth because he'll see this and say something else. He know for a fact that put me in a room with him, no guns, no nothing, nigga, I'll punish you, nigga. At my old age, you punish the shit out your goofy ass. My thing is, if you looking like that, if you ain't in the gym, why is you running your mouth like that? Everybody can shoot, nigga. Niggas will shoot your face off, nigga. You think you the only one who can shoot, nigga? Let's say you do catch me and shoot me. Let's say you kill me. Then what you gonna do?
We don't want none of that though.
But I'm just saying, like, but it should stop at the level of him. He's the only nigga that brings it. I don't bring this shit to You never ever hear me disrespecting anybody unless they coming at me. Yeah. I don't never ever go. I give motherfuckers they flowers and they just do. You know what I'm saying? But you got people agitate. I know it's the click and comment world. I'm just not into that world. I didn't grow up in that world. Like, I believe that's the low hanging fruit, and that's the minority of people. I believe you get a bigger audience when you about love and you about acceptance and you about bigger things. I believe that. But Lord knows I'm not running from anybody. Why the fuck would I? They know that from back then, so why they think now? He could say what I don't even know what he said about Corey. But Corey would slap the shit out of Charleston White. I know CC. Corey would slap the shit out of Charleston White. You know what I'm saying? Bow, right there. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? No. I mean, honestly, not just her, Corey's mama ain't no joke. Yeah, Corey mama from the hood. We project babies. Corey, both sides. Corey daddy family, mama family, street babies. You know what I'm saying? From the grandmother down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, you know, Corey didn't have to be out there doing all that because we wasn't supposed to have it. Right. Lord knows me and her mama. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying?
Charleston, man. You know, but Charleston said a lot of,
See, you can't, the stuff he says, right, to me, gets overshadowed. Like, He's the first nigga that says the good shit, but then you do the dumbest shit and say the most stupidest shit. I don't understand that strategy.
So listen.
Like, I don't get it. Like,
live on the Poe Report. We gonna set up the boxing match and shit, man. We gonna set up the boxing match. We gonna set up the boxing match.
Charleston Ross. Listen, Charleston made a lot of money fighting the Island Boy. Like, I'm not a boxer.
Would you fight that nigga?
Yes, because let me tell you something.
So let's set it up.
I could probably get look at the me and 50 fight. We had an offer for 50. He was gonna get 2.5 million. I was gonna get $1 million. It was gonna be 3 rounds, 90-second rounds.
Right.
90 seconds, not minute and a half. 90-second rounds, and they turned it down. I'm jumping at that. I'm like, hello. Yeah, like, nigga, I'm fighting Tyson for $1 million, bro. Right now, for 3 rounds, 90 seconds. If you're a man and can't take 3 rounds for $1 million, then you ain't a man.
Right.
Like, I need the M. Nobody else does. You ain't fighting.
I get in the mill. I get in the
for
mill
cash right now in the gold yard bag. As soon as you finish the thing,
if they told y'all, I'll get in the ring with Tyson for $1 million. No. I'm going. All right. Layla Ali. Would y'all fight Layla Ali for $1 million?
Listen, I went on hot boxing too with Mike. Believe me, you know what I'm saying? Mike is my favorite, and I know he's dangerous. I'm gonna be running them 90 seconds. I'm gonna be ducking and dodging Mike as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? And if I happen to get knocked out, that's gonna be the most expensive motherfucking black eye I've ever had. I'm gonna be like, Mike gave me that.
Hey, TK Kirkland was on here and was like, Cassie got the most expensive ass beating in the world. She got 30 million and still took the stand. Nigga, like, god damn.
But you know what though? But you know what about that though? That just goes to show you, like, you said it. There's nothing worse than a woman scorned. All that was because Diddy was fucking with new chicks.
Yeah.
If Diddy wasn't fucking with you, see, let me tell you about a woman. There's levels to it.
And her husband was in her ear like,
they don't really give a fuck about too much. But if you showing somebody way more love than you did them, they're gonna make if they can. Some of them ain't in the power to do it.
Yeah.
She had the power to do it, and she made him pay. She made him. Who knows if Kim would have did it? Trust me when I tell you, when you show a girl love, that's the most dirty thing you could do to them more. When you put them on a pedestal where the world can see, and you don't get it. Oh yeah, Diddy didn't have a chance because all that ass whooping that Cassie was taking. Not only that, all those times she was making him look good because she was making him look good on those red carpets. You know what I'm saying? Make no mistake, that was eye candy. And then all of a sudden, here come Young Miami. She like, what?
But she had the trainer.
Nah, they don't go. Same thing with Kim. Kim was there all that time, and Kim saying, "Here come Cassie." What? See, let me tell you about Zeno. See, because Zeno, I dated a lot of celebrities, like a lot. Ones that y'all would not. I mean, a lot.
What's their names?
We don't kiss and tell. We don't kiss. Yeah, y'all know a few. Y'all know a few. But there's a lot. See, me, I never really did. I was always in and out because when you start being real relationship when women that have delight, it's a different type of. It ain't the same. So it's a different type of.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You dated Carly Rae, right?
Yeah, that was on camera.
How was the pussy?
How was it? Well, I mean, I don't.
How was the pussy?
That was like a Drink Champs joint.
How was the pussy?
I'm gonna answer that like, hold on, give me a lot. Let me answer that. Hold on. Let me answer that in the most Benzino way I can answer. Let me answer that in the most Benzino form, because they're like this. They're looking at me like, see how this nigga gonna answer that? No. Every experience is different when you make love and give yourself to a woman. And are y'all gonna let me finish? Are y'all gonna let me finish? Every experience is different. Okay? Every woman brings a different amount of passion and emotions to the situation. And I can tell you this. And a man, you're not going to remember all those moments. And I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm going to leave it at that. You're going to remember you're going to remember only a few. There's only a few. You're going to smash a lot in your life. Young whippersnapper. But there's only going to be a few that you remember.
Did you pull out of her?
Did I pull out?
Did you pull out? Did you pull out?
Did I pull out? Obviously I did. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
you said didn't.
I said obviously I did. There's no babies in her.
Oh, okay.
No. My pull-out game is good, but I ain't gonna front. I'm one of the niggas that used to use condoms like a long time ago. Because I was fucking a lot. You didn't use one with Kylie. Well, you ain't used one with her, bro. You didn't use one. Well, let me explain that too. There's times.
She seemed like the type that say, "Nigga, take that motherfucker."
No, but there's times. There's times, right? There's times that it's not just the sex; it's the ambiance and the atmosphere. Like, see, if I met Carly Red, say at a club, and we went to the crib, but this is TV cameras and we big and millions of followers, and so the ambiance makes things a lot bigger than what it is. So the sex become a lot bigger than what it probably was. So it's the ambiance in the moment. Life is moment and memories, and sex is moment and memories. You're gonna remember. Some of them's not gonna be a memory. So in that moment, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you want to feel everything in that moment. You want to feel, because the moment's bigger than what it is. It's a big moment. There's cameras and lights. There's not too many times that you're on TV with a woman. You know,
and you're like, I'm gonna take this to the
but nothing is better than the woman I'm with now.
Okay.
Let that be known. There is no hole that has satisfied the woman.
So Carly Red. Right, so he's saying you was dry, basically. That's what he's saying.
I didn't say that.
Oh, he didn't say that. Okay. She wasn't dry. She wasn't dry.
I didn't say that, but
she was moist.
I didn't say, but listen.
She was moist.
Dryness is a pH balance thing with a woman. That's the thing that they have to handle. You know what I'm saying? You know that's not a man's thing. We don't have to worry about that. You know what I mean? Yeah, we don't have to worry about that.
You gotta worry about getting her moist, though, right?
Getting her moist? Yeah. That's never been. I mean, if you don't know how to get a girl moist, no, not that. I must say, because I've had a long history of, but not everybody gets moist. You can try to get girls moist and they still don't get moist. They just don't have. They shit been beaten so bad. There's no more moisture left. They shit look like ramen noodles and shit. Ain't no more moist than that, baby. Ain't no more oil in that carburetor. Too many miles in that motherfucker.
Everybody had their fair shares.
Yeah, because after a while, things become chafed and it's just too much. Too much. A lot of celebrity women. A lot. And dating celebrity. Oh, no. Celebrity women, again, because who they are makes it bigger. I swear to God, because sex is mental.
Yeah.
You could have sex with a porn star and you will lose your fucking mind because you've been watching her all this time. Right. And now you're looking at her, especially if you're having sex while you're looking at her. It's a fucking, like, as we said, sex is mental. Bro. It is what you make it. You know what I'm saying?
And TV crazy, too, because I met a porn star that I seen in person, bro. And I was like, girl, you are not what you look like in camera. You feel me? Like, girl, you got like,
but somebody,
hell no.
But see, that's what, but that no.
The camera lied. You feel
yeah,
me?
but I'm saying TV can, same thing with a man. I'm sure if y'all are with a man and he's doing major shit on TV, whatever, that's how y'all could look at it. Sometimes it's just the everything else around it with it, because we all fuck people and they might work jobs or whatever, and it's, it's good, but it's like, you know what I'm saying, when the industry shit, if it's any type of level of shit, whether it's industry, if you're doing big shit, it just makes the sex, to me, that much more better. You know what I'm saying? It just makes it to where you could do more things. It's just, I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah, because when you with a celebrity, it's just like, wow, because you're thinking a bunch of other niggas want it too. So that's in mind. So now, yeah, so no. You're thinking she's special. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, you know what I'm saying?
Special too, right? Because you're like, damn, I got this.
Right. Absolutely. Yes. It's just a special moment. It's a special sexual encounter.
You know how that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got
That's how women feel, right?
Y'all got anything
That's how women
I
feel.
want to say before, you know what I mean? Because I got like 2 more questions. And then, you know
This is a dope interview.
Yeah.
This is the biggest.
It's gonna be the biggest. Okay, my question is: okay, when people look back at you as history, in the hip hop history, what do you want them to remember you as?
Man, I definitely want good things because, you know, you're gonna be dead a lot longer than you're living, so you want to be remembered for good things, man.
Right.
Because you're gonna have people that you leave, greats, and you want them to hear good things about. It's just in the back then it'll be greats and greats.
Yeah.
So you want something to where it's like you feel, because I didn't know about my great grandfather and what he did. So you know what I mean. It's just good that they hear good things. I would just really want to be known that like I cared about the culture. I wasn't a selfish person. And I really was a good. I like when women be like, Zeno's a good guy. I like Zeno. Like, I don't know what the internet show, but I be all over the country, and the love I get is ridiculous. I mean, I can't be anywhere now. I'm more famous than that. I can be I'm talking in the hoodest gas station to the far apart. It just it's just nonstop pictures and love, and it's like it's a blessing. I've been doing this thing since fucking how long in different levels. So, you know what I mean? Like, I just want to be remembered. Like I wasn't like no asshole, and I cared about people. I was just a good guy, one of the guys. You know what I'm saying? I want to be like that. I like
believe
that.
you are that, Zeno.
Oh man,
See you as that.
telling you, we hang out. It's just that's all I'm gonna be. You just don't even know. Like Donnie, tell him, like y'all, like I'm the coolest nigga to ever hang out with.
Yeah.
Man, you kidding me?
Yeah.
I
just told stand on truth, man.
I love people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I find everybody interesting. I don't believe into the celebrity thing because we're all interesting. We all got a story to tell, and I find interest out of everything. I find beauty in everything. I find interest in everything. Like, I'm just not but then I have these things about me, my triggers and traumas that come up with certain things that I stand for. And because I stand so hard on them, it gets me in trouble sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So.
If you could,
okay, yeah, so I had a bunch of questions, but I would do my city a disservice if I didn't ask you this question, being that you said that you had ties with Detroit, in the 90s and everything. What? So as far as, because I see you have the Cartiers, as far as the Cartiers go, do you think Detroit was the first to put that on the map?
Detroit put Coogee, Cartier,
okay,
Al Wassam. I mean, like hairstyles, the hair capital of the world.
Okay.
Like I know Detroit. Nobody can tell me no. I've dated some Detroit women.
Detroit players.
I've dated some Detroit women, and they were cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Like Chicago, Detroit women always treated the Zista good. Like I don't like for real. Like there's something just because y'all are still humble, man. Detroit women still got a humility about them, a humbleness about them. You know what I mean? Everybody's beautiful. You find beauty in everything. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't so arrogant with it. And y'all still a street. See, I can't, my girl's street, she come from the projects, Mechanicville, right here in Atlanta. So my shit is, I'm not going to be able to have I wasn't going to be able to date or I've dated, or probably marry like a doctor, lawyer, because I'm so much of a hood fucking nigga. I just can't take that out of me. I could date you. I could spend a few days with you, but eventually we're not that we're gonna not like each other, but we're not gonna be compatible the way we see things and the way our vibe is, because you know what I'm saying? I need a chick that has triggers and traumas because I got mines. You know what I'm saying?
Why wouldn't somebody who's a doctor have those triggers? They come from projects and
but doctors and lawyers are just a little more together. I like, not saying that Ashley ain't, but I'm just saying like a college chick. I'm a lot. I really am. Like for real, I say that I am. Like I'm a lot to deal with, and you had to be like some type of street chick to really deal with my lots, because my lots don't come with probably college and doctor, lawyer lots. My lots are different. I come with a lot. When I say a lot, and I'm not saying crazy lots, but probably all of us do. But my lots are just, you got to be a street chick because it might be too much for you. Yeah, because I'm different. You gotta understand, I've come through the 70s and 80s of all kind of, I've seen death and destruction. Had all, you know, been through with women and all this TV shit. Like I come through a lot. You're not gonna be like just some regular. You're gonna have to be like a real street chick to really, because deep down inside I'm just a street nigga. I know how to act. I know how to carry myself. But when you strip all that down, I'm really just a street nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm be honest.
So I have one question. So if God said I could restart your whole life, would you do this?
Send me back to the 80s. Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't even want to be here now. God, send me back to the 80s.
Would you do everything all over the same or different?
Every person's going to say they're going to do something over the same. That's just how life is. But you only got one fucking life. So you should even ask yourself or even think like that. Right. You just got to know that whatever your journey is the journey. One little thing different could have changed where it was. If you're healthy, if you got a positive mind, if your belly's full, you got another start to make it right. There's no fucking excuses. There just ain't. Right. You know what I'm saying? You do live in a place where you can make it happen. I'm a hustler's hustler. I'm going to make shit happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's black. That's our gift. Don't you know white people, poverty, they look horrible. We're poverty. We make poverty look good.
Right.
Yeah,
you're
Like
right.
that's
Black
a gift.
Make poverty look good.
Look rich.
White people make poverty look horrible.
Yeah, man.
For real, you right.
Well, a special person.
Right.
It's just
Right.
that we gotta love each. If we could, and I hate to say it's a cliche. Only thing that really fucking us up is we are fucking each other up.
Yeah.
It's just simple as that.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. Our only problem, we really could be running shit in a major way. Right. Because you see how Jews did it? The Jews were fucked up. They were getting stepped on. Trust me. They said, you know what? We only gonna fuck with each other. Our money's only gonna spend with each other. Fuck everybody else.
I've witnessed.
And look what they doing. They own everything in Miami, Beverly Hills. They doing everything.
I've witnessed, right? Because I'm from Brooklyn, right? So I did deliveries for FedEx, and I used to deliver around the Jewish neighborhoods and shit. I'm telling you, there was one time, it was like a autistic kid, yo. They shut down the whole area just to find that one kid, yo.
Do you know how rich they are because of unity? Their thing isn't so much religion. Their thing is like, how can we do this together and make money together? Right. They got the jewelry business. They got the entertainment business, the media. They got, not the pharmacies. That's white. But they got media, all entertainment. Like they, all law, judiciary. Like they fucking locked down the shit that they did it with a plan to do it. This just wasn't coincidence. Yeah, right. No. Because now in Hollywood, who are the biggest stars? Jews. Who got the biggest roles? Jews. Like they looking out for each other. If you're a black girl, you gotta go fuck a Jew. If you want to be in the big movies, you gotta go marry a Jew or be with a Jew. That's just what it is. And I'm not saying nothing bad of them because again, you don't talk bad about no other race because the way they did it, we should want to do it like that.
Right.
But we can't do it like that. We let so much shit get involved with that. We got to remember and understand that there is nothing different. We might speak different. First of all, we got to stop putting so much pride into these blocks and where we from. So much that we're ready to die over these cities. Like, man, it's not even about these cities. It's about black and white. God damn it. And that's just what it's about. We got to get ourselves in a position how they're in. It's not like we have to be against them. We just have to buy within ourselves, love within ourselves. We can still fuck with them too, because the Jews still everybody has to fuck with somebody because everybody has something good that they do that every race needs from each other. Us is entertainment. Oh, by far. Athletics is a form of entertaining. We run now. White people can hate you, but they can go cheer for you if you're doing something with a ball. They can hate your guts, but they can have your son take a picture with you. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing anything with a ball, dunk it, throw it, without, you know what I'm saying? As long as you're entertaining them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we know that's our niche. All right? That's a big $1 trillion industry niche. Why are we giving it to them? Right. Why ain't we controlling every aspect of that? Because we don't love each other.
I think it's going to get to that, though.
No, it's getting worse. The only way it can get to that is if you see how Trump is trying to fuck us over? Yes, it has to get broken all the way down, and then it has to get built up again. See, we're still not broken all the way down. If Trump, he's trying to break us down, it could be a good, because that's what has to happen. We got to get broken all the way down and start over. Because the way it's going now, it's the first time where the youth is leading us, and they're crashing. The youth don't have a clue.
They crashing like a motherfucker.
They don't have a clue. We listen to their music. You got 40, 50-year-old women rocking the sexy red. Like something ain't right with that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you got older niggas and shit, you know what I'm saying, still ready to fucking, you know what I'm saying, kill each other with guns over some dumb shit. So, you know, so until we stop that, we ain't never, ever going to have no power. We can always scrape for the crumbs, and best believe it'll be crumbs. The telltale sign is we are still in those ghettos. Until we get out the ghettos, we are still on the bottom of the pole as far as races. The American black man, on the bottom of the pole. The thing with us is that we spend so much money is that they need us. Yeah. And the problem is when they kick us, the whole thing falls. Mm-hmm. They still need us because we still buy more than anything. We're the ones that made Gucci, Louis, and all them filthy fucking rich. Motherfucking white folks don't wear that shit. I'm so glad we ain't doing that shit no more. I thank God for the fake shit because now our dumb asses ain't buying that shit no more. We're going to stop making these people rich. Let me tell you something. You're better off wearing that shit because it's just a piece of leather anyway.
Yeah. Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? The Chinese people are making it.
And they calling us niggas. All their family and friends calling us niggas.
The same people are making it from China. You think that shit's being sold in Italy? That shit being made at a factory in China. Take your ass to China, find your factory. Yeah. Man, you can buy anything from China. Yeezys, anything for fucking a tenth of the price that you're paying. You are being a sucker because you are everything is style, and stop being suckers. Save your money. And if you want to do it, nigga, get that shit from China. Ain't no one gonna know the difference. Who the fuck gonna know the difference? Niggas is wearing more. Niggas, listen, and I'm not saying that for anything because a belt. Why would you spend $1,100 for a belt, a piece of leather, when the belt is the same belt from the Chinese nigga for $30? What is different of this belt? This belt came from a cow's ass.
I ain't gonna lie.
There's nothing different. It's leather.
I don't really wear designer like that, but I spend money on like gold. You feel me? Like
gold is an investment.
Yeah, that's an investment.
It's the only investment. When you buy diamonds, they depreciate. Soon as I don't give a fuck where unless you buying a big ass rock that is an original. When that rock is broke down to the things, when they make it, I know the smarter jewelry. Yeah. Look, my dumb ass thing gave millions.
She bought my first designer shirt.
Listen, millions gone in jewelry. I was a sucker. I gave them people money. I was but learn from my mistakes. Once you break down them diamonds ain't worth when you looking out there. Diamonds ain't worth shit. Sure, just know that. All right,
it's gold.
Gold is
it's
worth
gold. It's gold. That's why. And I was hearing a lot of people say that. Like I heard Nipsey say it, and Dr. Sebi say it.
It's on an all-time
high. When you put diamonds in your shit, you kind of depreciate.
You're depreciating any watch once you put a diamond in it. Yeah. Every Rolex that you go put a diamond in it, that watch then lost all value. Watches already have value, eccentric value from the original watchmaker.
It's gold.
Once you put a diamond and bust it down. Oh, you done fucked up.
You can always sell gold. You feel me? And gold kind of holds its value too. You know what I mean?
Now, gold and platinum too. And let me tell you something. Just the bottom line is this.
Damn, people ain't even talking about platinum no more.
We got silver too. Any real metal.
Silver ain't shit. Silver ain't shit.
No. It's not worth as much. It's worth, but it's a real metal and it's worth money. Of course it is. Yes. Steel is worth something. What are you talking about? It's on the fucking stock market. You can go right now, silver. Stock market.
It ain't high as gold.
No, but it don't matter. If you're on the stock market, it's worth.
Yeah. You're right.
It's a commodity. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's on the periodic table.
So
you know what I'm saying?
So I got two more questions and we out of here, man. Because I'm holding my nigga Benzino. All right, and these questions is little quick questions.
I love it.
Unless they got something to say after.
Yeah, you have them do quick ones too.
All right.
Some quick ones. We can do them like quick
ones. All right. Quick ones.
I know y'all want to ask me more about some love and hip hop shit.
All right.
I can tell you the secrets now. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Yeah. Quick one.
You're gonna ask the question.
All right.
I got the secrets.
Charlie Kirk.
He's gone.
That's it.
He's out of here.
All right. Whack 100.
Whack 100. Content creator.
Okay. All right.
Content creator.
Are you still cool with Stevie J?
Brother.
Okay.
My brother. Always be my brother.
So you back cool with him?
Always be my brother. We after the reunion, it took for us about a year for us to, because you got to understand, he was with his girl, I was with my girl. We fighting over the girls, and it went sour.
Yeah.
The world seen it, so we took a little time off each other, man. And then, man,
last time you talked to Stevie?
Oh man, it's been some months because of the trial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
of the
yeah.
Diddy trial. You know what I'm saying? With the whole Diddy situation, Stevie kind of went underground, and I understand that.
That
Yeah,
nigga Stevie
you
said,
know.
"Let me go underground."
Yeah. Of course, because you know that shit was looking crazy. Yeah, I mean, you gotta understand, like Diddy, like gave Stevie his start. There would be no Stevie without Diddy. Not in the capacity he was. Diddy gave all of them they start. Diddy was the master behind all that. We can't take what Diddy's what he's gave to the industry as. Like without Diddy, there's a whole bunch of music that just don't come out in our life. Like it's like he made Stevie what he is today. No question about it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why Stevie might look at Diddy different. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we can't judge a man for what he does in the bedroom. Diddy is a freak. You know what I'm saying? I'm a freak. I'm not as freaky as Diddy. You know what I'm saying? But there a level to freaks. We all have levels.
Right.
You might not be as freaky as him. You might not be as freaky as her. We all are different. But best believe we all freaks in our own certain way. That's his freak. When you get money, remember I told you when you get money, you get to do other things now. You know what I'm saying? Your freak, your freaky shit becomes a thing now. Your freaky shit becomes a thing. Like freak would just be sex to some. But when you get money and influence and industry, freak is a whole different, it's a movie. It's like a fucking man, it's different. It's different.
I'll be honest.
Yeah, sex, having sex as a regular person and then having sex being a big industry person is way different. It's just not the same level. It's not just access, but that everything you're doing is just at a level of big and just amazing.
Yeah.
Remember I tell you, if you fucking with a chick in a motel, you getting your rocks off. But if you get to fly on a fucking thing and go to the best hotels and go to Monaco and on the amazing yachts and you fucking on them and you might have took a line or a fucking thing. This is you might have took a pill. Yeah, man. Like what is better than that? Like you know what I'm saying? You are in a world that you have never ever can imagine. It's a world that you can never imagine. Like when you put money, and it's just you can't imagine. And I see how it corrupts people. It didn't corrupt me. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted everybody to share it. And God, you know what I'm saying? God sat me down before it could have.
Hey, when I heard drugs and everything and it said corruption, I automatically thought of fucking Cubana Lust. You feel me? Remember Cubana Lust, bro?
Not just Cubana Lust, there's a lot of them.
Nigga, bro, what happened to her, bro? Have you ever met her?
Life. No, I never met. I seen her.
When I was in high school and freshman college,
niggas was like this up a kid. It's a boy. It's a boy. It's a boy. It's a boy.
You too young. Remember Cubana Lust? Yeah, baby. She was the first one. I swear to God, that was my baby. You don't want to look her up now, bro. Oh my God.
But
that bitch is nigga. She look like the devil reincarnated.
But drugs. We all know. We all know what drugs do. We all know what drugs do.
Look at her now, bro.
But we all know what drugs do. Fucked up. Bad.
Nigga, hold on.
I can't even believe that's her.
This was her, bro. This was her, right?
Okay.
Man, this is her now. Look at that.
The same person.
Nigga, that is the same person.
That's what I thought.
Nigga.
Let me see.
Bro, she was on World Star when I was... Nigga, I was like, let me get my lotion. She used to get on work. Nigga, for real. You was telling me.
But look at I'm saying like the industry will fuck you up, especially if you're a woman. If you're a woman and you don't take care of yourself and really have guidance,
nigga.
That is what'll happen with you with the industry.
Bro,
it's unfortunate.
Bro, one day I was just watching. I was like, whatever happened to that World Star girl? Because she dated the World Star nigga.
He died too.
Yeah, and then
Q died
and then
too.
I looked her up and I said, "Good God, nigga!"
Hey, listen, man. It's look at it's not just her, but the industry. Look at what the industry has done to a lot of us.
Bro.
Yeah.
She got golden AIDS, nigga. She got all that shit.
It's especially for a woman. The industry can be hard, but look at all the men that have died from the industry and that are locked up from the industry.
Yeah.
So the industry is a hard thing. It's not easy.
All right.
It's not easy.
Jocelyn Hernandez.
Jocelyn, man, Jocelyn. I know where Jocelyn came from. Jocelyn is a survivor, and Jocelyn is a star, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she went from nothing, absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, she came from that whole strip club, women, you know, like abuse, her family, and look at what she did. So, you know what I mean? What the fuck? You know, I just, you know, I'm with anybody that goes from, you know what I'm saying, the struggle and do their thing. What I'm not with is the arrogance that comes with it later. You know, if you're a star, don't think you're better than somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't better than nobody, and you will fall. And when you fall, you won't be ready for it. See, the difference for me is I came from that, so I don't look at nothing as a fall. The fall was where I already came from, so nothing can be worse than that. So when the Source happened, or when Love and Hip Hop happened, I'm still Zeno. When I had my millions, if I didn't have nothing, I'm still Zeno. I'm not. I am who I am. You know what I'm saying? So that it don't. The industry never made me or never changed me. When I was on Love and Hip Hop, I was who I am. I didn't get in front of cameras and act like I was somebody different, or trying to act like I was somebody different. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to show niggas, look, everybody is the same, and we can all do this. You can all have a chance to do this. And when you start, especially with street niggas don't want no nigga that's like thinking he's somebody different. You know, when I go do hostings, I don't be all in the VIP with all the security and all that. Nigga, I don't need no security. These niggas want to come fuck with me, smoke with me. Like, you know, just relax. Y'all niggas make it more tense than anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill out. It ain't that serious. Like, ain't nobody Michael Jackson in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? All this extra security for what? The security be wanting to be the stars. Like, yeah, I don't be needing all that. I like to go and fuck with the people. Go smoke and go, you know what I'm saying? That's what, anytime I go do a hosting, I be out of clowns. When I'm out of town, I go to the worst hoods when I get booked right now. Yeah, I'm getting booked in the worst hoods. And the first thing I do is go to the gas station. I like when people, I go in there and I be like, yo, you want me to come in there? I can go in there. I'll go in there. First thing, niggas just looking, that Benzino? Yo, do you know how much that shit turn me on? Like, I love that shit. And so I always go through the restaurants, the hoods, and man, let me get a picture. And it be everybody. These are my people. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter what hood I'm in, St. Louis, Cleveland, Detroit. Like when I was in Detroit and I did all that, man, Detroit loved me. I'll be like, I don't know what the fuck anybody on the internet talking about. When they see me, it be loving the east side and west side. Like I get extra love. Like I don't know what the fuck anybody else seeing. Yeah, man, like come on, man. So I don't see that, man. And it's a blessing that a kid from Four Corners can get that. And I don't take it for granted. I don't take advantage of it. I talk about how niggas like are using a celebrity to get these YNs to do crash out shit just because they know they want to be celebrities. I don't do that. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't use my influence. I call it influence, not celebrity. I don't use it to like do bad or to take advantage or, you know, just because I'm Benzino. Yeah, you know, you know what I'm saying? I don't use that shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? You know, I go out of town. I don't cheat on my girl anyway. Girls be boom, boom. I talk with them. I give them their respect. It's love. And I still let them know, you know what I'm saying? I got a girl and they respect it. And yeah, like I'm at a good fucking place in my life. I don't have the money I used to have, but Lord knows I might be the best Benzino I've ever been. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, yeah.
So you got anything else you want to say about the Love and Hip Hop shit before we
No. Just Love and Hip Hop is, but when I was doing it, what I would want to say is, it will never be no Love and Hip Hop like the seasons when I was on it with the crew that I was on it with. And if we could ever do some type of reunion show, I think that would be an amazing with that crew. You know, Stevie, Jocelyn, Mimi.
That was the best shit. That was the best crew.
If we could ever get like the first 3 season crew back to do something, I think that would be amazing. I would really look forward to doing that. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to everybody loving hip hop or whatever. It was a great experience for me because I ain't never, you know, like I've been dating chicks and no one ever knew it. So when I got on there, it was like, you know what? I said, I know how I'm gonna do this. Because remember, Stevie was the nigga that had 2 girls. Scrappy had 2 girls. I said, I'm gonna get one chick and I'm gonna fall in love with her. I was the first nigga. I toned it down. I was making people cry on that show. I was making people cry on Love and Hip Hop. Like I was getting on a knee. They ain't seen no street nigga do what I did on Love and Hip Hop. Cause Stevie was just a pimp. He was just, you see, Zeno was different. I had one girl and I was loving them. You know, whether it was Carly or Bambi, then Althea. I wasn't trying to do 2 chicks and 2 chicks. I was trying to find one chick, marry. I tried to marry, It just never worked. I got engaged twice on a motherfucker. Never worked. I was gonna have Love and Hip Hop pay for the wedding. You think I would have did that shit? Yeah, I was ready to be married. I would have married Carly's ass if she wasn't trying to fuck everybody. You know what I'm saying? I thought.
Who was she trying to fuck? Who was Carly trying to fuck?
You say Nick. He don't got to answer that.
Yeah, Carly got a long list of Love and Hip Hop niggas.
Oh, okay.
And then she ended up getting married. I couldn't believe it. And then divorced.
And what happened with that?
They got divorced. They getting divorced and shit. Yeah. But you gotta give Carly your credit because ain't no one did it like that.
But she didn't have the best pussy out of your motherfucking. You know what I'm saying?
No. I just like to say everybody's different. It's not necessarily a best and the worst because everybody come. Sometimes it's not just the pussy. It could be the kissing. It could be the ass. It could be the food. It could just be women come with different things, and you just gotta find the best memory out of each one.
I ain't gonna lie. It don't seem like Carly Rae had good pussy. I ain't gonna lie. It don't seem like her shit.
Listen.
That.
Good pussy.
It seemed like it was like I cheat on her.
No. Somebody might have had a crush on Carly Rae. Somebody could have been the next victim on Love and Hip Hop. Yeah, Carly would have took this nigga through the rings, boy. Cause you see, hey yo, you see, look at, you see life. You see life. It was life. It was Jeremiah. It was Roscoe Dash. It was me. It was the first nigga was the fat nigga L.A. Reid's nigga's son. It was Caesar. Yeah,
damn.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, girl. I hope you got to check out the nigga.
To the nigga now that's TV. The nigga, you know what I'm saying? My man that's on Now That's TV. Shout out to him. So that's about 10, 11 niggas right there.
G-Man next.
Nah.
And then hey, my nigga A, he the rapper in Atlanta. My nigga A, BKG got Tony P out this bitch. He about to take it out too, baby.
Tony P got that motherfucking that
Tony P, hey.
I know that. Shout out to my nigga Tony P out in this bitch.
Tony P. That sounds like a good collab right there. So Charlie Ray look up Tony P. And y'all do y'all thing, you know what I'm saying? Cause he gonna take you through there too. You feel me? That's my nigga. You feel me? My nigga. So yeah, we threw the bone out there. You feel? He about to follow you, right?
Why not? Fuck it. Why not? Closed mouths don't get fed. Shoot your shot.
Hey, Carly Rae, you gonna see a follow from this nigga today, nigga.
Hey, I'm saying, but I can't say to all the women in Love and Hip Hop, they all went on to do great shit. Shout out to them, because they all really went on to do a lot. K. Michelle, you know what I'm saying? Everybody done went and did, amazing shit. So now it's about the baddies beating each other up. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole new crew now, you know what I'm saying? Carly and them are like the legends at this point. Mimi and all them, they're the legends. But it ain't even about them. It's about Ashley, and I love you. I'm giving it come home, Ashley, right now. And look out to Ashley. That's right. Nobody got better than Ashley.
So yeah, shout out to Ashley.
And they coming to the cabin. We all coming to the cabin.
Hey, we all coming to the cabin. We got, as we go into the cabin.
Y'all coming to the cabin. Real talk. I'm talking soon. Probably by next month, Daddy. We gonna get to the cabin. Yeah.
So all right, shout out to the Pro Report. My nigga
Good shit.
Benzino. We got a legend in this bitch.
Nah, this was dope.
And we
what up, though?
Yeah. Shout out to the Pro Report. You feel me? If you want to give a shout out to anybody else, shout out to Eminem.
Nah, shout out to Eminem.